And here to take you through this game. I'm not alone. I've got my co-commentator Azubike Onicha. Well, Azu, welcome to today's game. I mean, from the atmosphere, you could see or you could tell how exciting the evening is going to be.
A really big evening, I tell you. Something really huge. We're seeing the fans trooping in their very large numbers. And that's just the beautiful thing about a day like this, when you put it entertainment and football. I'm sure that's what actually attracted a lot of them to this place. What a game you're looking at. Gafar starting from the bench, Olanio. The man who came on in the second game was really instrumental. Yeah. So you need such a player in this game again. And they've learned their lessons to keep it compact and never get tired at any point in time.
Well, talking about Inter Lagos, I mean, they began on a losing note, but they really bounced back, like you mentioned, Azu, where their manager wasn't impressed with what they showed in that first game. He said that was not their style, and they went back to the drawing board, and they came back in this game against Ranchers Bees. I mean, and it was a game they missed glorious chances. I mean, this one from Koyum, long range stride. He got the goal eventually, but I mean, in that first 45, Inter Lagos were the favourites. They played like the side who wanted it more, who needed it more. And before that eventual strike from Koyum, I mean, you know, it was a wonderful win, a way to keep them in the reckoning ahead of that final game of the season. In the first 45, they stayed 0-0, and in the second 45, it was where, you know, Inter Lagos came out like a house on fire. You know, Koyum, who's been trying and trying, he got the breakthrough eventually. You know, just from 12 yards, beautiful strike, no chance for the man in goal for Ranchers Bees. But how crucial will Koyum be for Inter Lagos today against Sporting Lagos?
One of their biggest players, I must tell you. Once he has that support from Gafari, he does instrumentally well. So it was a tough game for him at first. Playing alone was a difficult task, but once he has Gafar Olani on the pitch, you know they can actually partner well. They've got also other great players doing so well for the side. You have a great midfielder, and that penalty was really instrumental. Look at what Gafar did. That's why you need him in almost every game. Took the defender to a great challenge and also made it really tough for him. There was no way he wasn't going to bring it down, and the referee saw that and just spotted that penalty kick. Gafar was missed in the first game. Still not fully fit 100%, but he's one man who knows how to play on this stadium. Hit the bar like twice when they came here to play against Beyond Limit FA. He was really instrumental in this one. So look at the compactness of that attack. You must give it to the coach for what he's been able to do and how they came back in the second game. A resurgence.
I mean, this was a beautiful game. Night scenes from the Remo Star Stadium in Ikenne for match day 2. Inter Lagos picking up their first win, and the first win of the day, of the 2 matches for that day. I mean, this was the pick of the bunch. Sporting Lagos late into the night.
I'm smiling already, man.
You know, fantastic game. You know, it was a game where, you know, you wouldn't predict 4 goals coming.
Never.
But, you know, in the first half, they got the opener, and it was in the second 45 where they came out all guns blazing. This was the first goal. Beautiful skip from Sheon Akonji from that left flank. Went past his marker, and beautiful right-footed finish and into the empty net. Look at Clinton Lawani also joining in the celebrations. But beautiful first half from Sporting Lagos. But how beautiful was that second half performance from the Tech Boys?
As beautiful as a goal from that man, Sheon. Wonderful player. How he was able to cut back, his team play is top class. Made the goal the first game, was able to score this one, opening the scoring for a festival of goals and for them. And also we saw how they got the second one. Brilliant finish again from the team. They play as a team, and that's one thing that makes it really beautiful. The energy they also put up front, stopping you in the middle and also in the defense. I must say, sorry for the first time to them. I was tipping Doma United because of what I saw against Inter Lagos in the first game. But how they scored all those goals with Loco coming late on, the prayer warrior, like I call him, scoring wonderful goals. A rebound was just instrumental for that third.
I mean, this was the captain of the side, living up to expectations, putting up a captain's performance, and that 4th goal was just the icing on the cake. Stayed on side, beautiful overlapping run, and how about this for an effort?
This was actually how we said good night.
I mean, it was a perfect way to call it a night.
It was beautiful. And I keep pushing. Sporting Lagos, if you're listening, submit this goal for the push cash.
I mean, it's a push cash worthy goal, Sporting Lagos. But, I mean, they have a tougher game to play. Inter Lagos, familiar foes. It's a Lagos derby. Talking about Sporting Lagos, they sit pretty on top of the standings by virtue of 2 wins from 2. They stay 6 points. Inter Lagos on 3 points. Goal difference between the top 2 is just with 4. So it tells you the job Inter Lagos needs to do today if they want to topple Sporting Lagos. Well, Doma United still, you know, mathematically in the mix. And Ranchers Bees, I mean, down and out. 2 losses from 2. And, I mean, sets us up for an interesting final day of the NNL Super 4 playoffs. I mean, Sporting Lagos needing a draw. What's the mindset of the players coming into this game?
I listened to Jeffrey Boutte earlier, and he said something. We are not coming here with a mindset of picking a draw. We'll come in with the same mindset of how we've played in the first 2 games. Scoring 4 goals in the second game is really instrumental, and that's what they're looking at doing again. They want to really add more to it. And you know they're playing against a rival. It's not about winning the trophy now. Whether they win it or not is not their concern. They still want to dominate. They've not really faced each other in official games. More friendlies between them. So Sporting Lagos will come out with that same mindset.
Well, talking about Jeffrey Bote, we spoke to both managers just before kickoff. So let's hear from the coach of Inter Lagos. This is the final day of the Super 4. You have a huge game against Sporting Lagos. What are your expectations and thoughts for this game today?
Firstly, we thank God for everything that we are alive to see the end of the tournament. We really want to play well first. We want to showcase our talent. No pressure. We want to come here. We want to win the game. And I believe that if we put our leg right, I think we win the game because we know each other very well. So my assumption is we want to play well. I want to win.
It's a test of things to come next season. Lagos Derby, these two teams. This is a preamble. So how big of a fixture is this for your boys?
Honestly, they are so happy. And only this is it's a motivation for them. Like I could remember when they are cracking a joke that they don't need anybody to encourage them. Only this one is enough for them. And they really want to give the best of themselves because it's an opportunity for them to showcase their talent. And this is another level in their career because most of them, ordinary NNL, some of them didn't play. Some of them, the highest league they play is NNL. So it's a good test for them concerning next season.
I wish you all the very best, coach.
Thank you, Monday.
You've heard from both set of managers. For Inter Lagos, they've learned their lessons. For Sporting Lagos, they also want to assert their dominance, and no better way to do that than in a derby fixture. Azu, final thoughts before we head into kickoff. But tell us what you make from the two set of coaches before. But just before I come to you, Azu, let's hear from the coach of Sporting Lagos as he beats up to this game as well. Game to wrap up the Super 4 playoffs. Your thoughts for this game today?
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Inter Lagos are a good side, and I think they know us well from Lagos. We're not in the same conference, but we've had games, friendly games, and they've played a really good season. They topped their group, just like the other guys that are here, so we're expecting a good game.
Coach, you need a draw to be crowned champions, but what's the mindset of your players?
Same as the previous two games, we want to win. Every game is important for us. I think putting ourselves in a place where we are thinking of only a draw only harms us. We want to play on the front foot like we did in the last two games, compete and see how we can get maximum points.
You've qualified for the NFL, the MPFL. Before I let you go, how big would this title win be for Sporting Lagos and for you?
It's going to be huge. Every tournament, every championship matters, and we are looking forward to getting our hands on the trophy. One more for our cabinet, and I think the first official tournament for this club, so it's as important for us as the promotion was.
All the best, coach.
Thank you.
As a quick one, your thoughts on the Jeffrey Potter, what he said pretty much? Great comments. Like I said earlier, he already expressed himself. We're coming in with the same mindset. We love the fact that we want to win a trophy. Every trophy matters at this point, and that's what they need as a team to go on. Sporting Lagos have shown class. They've shown that they are truly the tech boys. Now they can truly be noisy as Lagosians. And coming into this game, they'll play with that mindset that they're playing against a rival. A derby, like you mentioned, makes it all brilliant.
I mean, it is a game that we are expecting to bring all the fireworks, to bring all the excitement. Inter Lagos and Sporting Lagos, Jeffrey Bote have really given in his word. And just before we approach kickoff, I mean, we've got Nigerian football faithfuls here to enjoy the very bit of the action. And I've got with me Oye Bawala, who's here to also talk about this game here today. I mean, it's Inter Lagos against Sporting Lagos. How big is this game for these two sides? Relatively new when it comes to top flight football, but how crucial will this fixture be?
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. It's a very crucial game for both sides. Looking at the fact that it's more like a derby, and this is one of the greatest derbies in Nigerian football at the moment. Inter Lagos, I mean, was formed very recently. Sporting Lagos very recently, and both of them are Lagos darling clubs. My brother, we've got a match on our hands today. Take it from me.
All right, just before I let you go, I mean, your predictions, you know, looking at the fact that what they've shown so far in the NNL season, I want to put you on the spot now. Where do you think this one is going to go into?
Sporting Lagos, all the way.
Why Sporting Lagos?
They look more formidable than Inter Lagos because I've watched both like 5 times in the league, and I'm sure with what I've seen with Sporting Lagos, they are a bit ahead of Inter Lagos today.
All right, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the game.
Thank you very much.
All right, Oye Bawala giving us his thoughts ahead of kickoffs now, and I mean the excitement, the fireworks here, the atmosphere has really been lively, and this game is something that will get the fans up on their feet. It's a Lagos derby, Sporting Lagos against Inter Lagos. Sporting Lagos, 2 wins from 2. And I mean, look at the atmosphere here. Fans from far and wide. The Sporting Lagos faithfuls have also made their way down to enjoy this very game. They've brought in the noise. Even the Remo Stars faithfuls, they are also here to enjoy the very best of the action. So don't snooze. If you snooze, you lose. It is the final day of the NNL Super 4. And I've got another guest with me this time. It is the chairman of Sporting Lagos, Mr. Godwin Enagena. Good to have you here, sir.
Thank you, my guy.
All right, this is Sporting Lagos against Inter Lagos. I mean, leading up to this game, what was your feeling like?
Well, I couldn't wait for a day like this to come. It's about Lagos for Lagos, Lagos for Nigeria, Lagos for Africa. The best 2 teams in the Premier League. Right now, going to the Premier League, NNL, Premier League. Okay, I'm in the Premier League now, so that's why I'm calling it the Premier League. Here to showcase what they've got, how they got there, that they got here on merit.
So I don't know if you have any words for Chairman?
I remember the last game of the season when Sporting Lagos played some 2 seasons ago before they went on relegation. I saw your mood, I saw your reaction, how the fans came out not wanting to see the continuity, not happy with the fact that the team went on relegation. What have you learned from then till this point?
Well, I think for this moment, as I speak to you, want to savor every moment. The league has not ended, the NNL. So when the league is over, maybe you come back again and ask me the same question. But now, let's also enjoy this moment.
All right, keeping his cards in his pockets. And we are set for kickoff. Thank you so very much, Mr. Godwin.
Thank you, thank you.
The chairman of Sporting Lagos having his words just before kickoff. We are almost set now, and we are ready for kickoff. Sit back, relax, enjoy the very best of this fixture. Well, we are still live at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikenne. This is the game of the day. Inter Lagos against Sporting Lagos. It is a derby fixture, and this is a clash that you wouldn't want to miss, for instance. Sporting Lagos with a chance to be crowned champions. Inter Lagos potentially with a chance to spoil the party here today. What a game we have in our hands. We've got the temperature conditions here, 33 degrees, the humidity pretty much hot despite some light showers we had earlier in the day. You could clearly see that these fans are ready to get a feel of the action. What a game we have in front of us. What a fixture as these 2 set of players are standing by to head out of the tunnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final kick of the football for the 2025-2026 Nigeria National League NNL, please make welcome Sporting Lagos and Inter
Sporting Lagos up against Inter Lagos. The Lagos Derby, but this time the throne comes with it. 2 clubs, 1 city, 2 sets of fans who share the same streets. But nothing else for 90 minutes today. Sporting Lagos walking as kings in waiting. 6 points from 6. 4 goals smashed in the last game. Swagger in their stride, and the trophy 1 point away. They've been ruthless, they've been fearless and clinical. But derbies, they say, don't care about your CV. 1 slip and the crown gets ripped from your hands. Inter Lagos arriving here today as potential disruptors, but they have a huge mountain to climb if they want to be crowned champions. Beautiful atmosphere here, beautiful game. We expect the drama, we expect the fireworks, we expect the excitement. And this is a chance for us to witness the 2025-2026 NNL champions. Some pre-match formalities as the captain of Sporting Lagos leads the delegation and introductions of his teammates.
What a great game we'll have in our hands. Good evening once again to the fans who have come to witness this one right here at the Remo Stars Stadium. Those also watching from home, welcome you via TS3 Sports. This is where the lights are bright. The atmosphere is really electric at this point, and you've seen from the build-up to this game, the Nigerian National League Super 4 is ready for its grand finale very ready. Never like this before. Everything comes down to this as far as this encounter is concerned. Like you mentioned, it's a derby. Two top sides playing against each other. Two Lagos sides sharing same stadium in Lagos. Two football identities. One massive derby with silverware, pride, and that history hanging on the balance. It is just one thing that you cannot take away from this beautiful encounter. Sporting Lagos against Inter Lagos. Let's go.
Well, the pre-match formalities continue to take center stage right at this moment. The final day of the NNL Super 4, and the football gods gave us the script. We didn't dare dream of the Lagos derby for all the marbles. Sporting Lagos, flawless, 2 wins, 6 points, 4 goals in their last outing. And here is the lineup for Inter Lagos. Well, they've made just one change to the team that did the job against Ranchers Bees the last time out. Aziz Akinade, the only change for Inter Lagos heading into this tie. Gafar Olaniyo once again starts his second start in the last 2 games for Inter Lagos. Kuyum and Bayo, the 2 players who got the 2 goals in the previous game for Inter Lagos, would hope to replicate same feat here today against Sporting Lagos. Aminu Yakubu is our centre referee. His assistants are Jibril Lawal, Walid Mohammed, Samuel Uzoigwe. Your team of officials for this huge clash here today. Well, for Sporting Lagos, they remain unchanged in all of the affairs so far in the Super 4 playoffs. Clinton Lawani continues in goal, and the captain of the side, Uloko Solomon, fresh from his brace against Doma United, will lead the side from right back. And up top, they've got firepower in Ali Baba and Alex Neme, and not forgetting Sheun Akanji, who opened the floodgates in that game against Doma United, where they ran off 4-0 winners. As far as the bench is concerned for these 2 sides, stuck with options, and these players on the bench will be hoping to get a taste of the action when called upon. So much firepower for these 2 sides, and Inter Lagos and Sporting Lagos will slug it out under the floodlights here at the Remo Star Stadium.
Now that we are talking about
Here's Shakiru Kuwa, the head coach of Inter Lagos. Really spoke highly of his team, and he wants his team to replicate what they did in that previous game against Ranchers Bees. I mean, you had to see a coach as honest as Shakiru Kuwa. But just before I bring your thoughts in, this is Jeffrey Boutte. I mean, he's got history in front of him. He wants to have his hands on the NNL championship, and he says winnings are important, but championships are equally crucial. I mean, we heard from the coaches just before this game. Your thoughts?
Brilliant statement he made, and both of them have come into this encounter with a mindset to win, and that's what makes it even more interesting. Jeffrey Boutte, as honest as Shakiru Giwa, who's almost always very spiritual when it comes to this, always giving thanks to his maker, understanding that without him nothing will be done in his own work. So coming with that mindset, he helps his team come into the games with that humility. He's done his best, come back and from the first loss, won the second game, and his humility and also his truthfulness in the first game, sincerity showed in the second game. He said, this is not our best football, we know we can do better, and they came on to do it against Ranchers Bees. Look at that mindset they have come in with this game, from that game into this one. We'll make it even an instrumental one. I don't want to see anybody sitting back, which is what we know both of them for, attacking football. So it makes it all interesting. 2 coaches knowing each other so well before now, but on a very big stage. It's going to be who wins it that will lead us into what we'll be expecting in the NPFL next season.
Before we get the official kickoff nowadays, we will be having the ceremony of kickoff, and it's going to be done by the representative of the NFL champion, Madam Aisha Balogun.
Well, this is the game of the day. And just to remind you, Doma United and Inter Lagos also in action. And we've got Madam Aisha Polare just giving us the Pre-match rituals, setting the ball rolling just ahead of kickoff. Yeah, we've got dignitaries here today. We've got the chairman of the National Sports Commission also in the building, Malam Shehu Diko. We've also got the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Honorable Bukola Olopade, in the building as well. But talking about the game, this man, Atabi Samuel, in goal for Inter Lagos. We'll be hoping that today will be free of errors, just as this man, Lawani Clinton, stood up tall for Sporting Lagos in goal for the Tech Boys all through the NNL season. Our center referee looks to his watch. Aminu Yakubu from Niger State, just making sure all is set for proceedings to kick off here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene. This is Derby folklore written in real time. No home advantage, just neutral grounds, 22 Warriors, and probably the loudest 90 minutes of the 2025-2026 NNL season. For Sporting Lagos, a draw is enough. For Inter Lagos, only a handful victory will do. For Lagos, it is bragging rights that last all year. The NNL 2025-2026 season has been a marathon, but this derby is the sprint to the finish line. Sporting Lagos looking different today as they play from right to left. Inter Lagos donning their purple attire today, playing from left to right. As we approach the very first minutes of this encounter.
A lovely game already. Immediate energy from Sporting Lagos. The Tech Boys bringing in that calm in possession, trying to stretch the pitch, already trying to impose themselves. But Inter Lagos have also met them on that same level, pushing it forward. Though not a point where we've had any instant attack on the goalkeepers, maybe by shots at goal. But I'm already looking forward to seeing something like that for all 90 minutes. Obviously, they are not defensive teams, but you know Inter Lagos can always be cagey when they need to, which is what they'll be looking to do a bit of. But they don't have that much time here. They need to score goals to at least take Sporting Lagos off guard and put them on that level that they can also win the title. That's what they'll be pushing to do right now. It's going to be a bit difficult, scoring at least 4 or 5 goals to nick that one from Sporting Lagos. A very tough task for them. But who says it's impossible? That's why they've come here to make it happen on the third day.
Here's Gafar for Inter Lagos. Gafar has given away possession, but Inter Lagos gets the favor of the center referee. It is Jonathan who stayed down for Inter Lagos, holding his forehead. Very first stoppage of this encounter. Just 2 minutes on the clock. See the flaying arm from Alex Neme just catching Jonathan.
Not one you would have wanted to experience in the early stages. Being attended to immediately, even though we know that lots of trickery happening in the world of football these days. Players wanting to just buy the attention of the referee, and seconds after, they're back on the football pitch. We are not so sure of that for this one. Good to see that Jonathan will be picking himself back up to continue the game. It's an interesting start already. Playing arms will always happen. I'm sure Leme wasn't really doing that intentionally when he hit his opponent.
The bench for Sporting Lagos. Also hoping to support the players on the pitch. Just a few on the bench who have yet to test Super 4 action. Benita Harcourt, the pick of the bunch. Still very much yet to get in the mix. Free kick for Inter Lagos once again. It is Gafar Olanio, caught once again on the face by Idanko Abraham. Guess the instruction from our center referee, Aminu Yakubu. As we take a closer look, well, you could see that arm from Idanko.
Back-to-back hits in the face. First it was Jonathan. This time around is Gafar, all against Inter Lagos. He's trying to get himself good, trying to confirm if he is bleeding. But it looks like he's good to continue the game. They have got to be careful, Sporting Lagos. We know they're intentional. They don't want to most likely consider goal in this event, which is almost going to be very tough for them. But they have got to be careful with playing arms, because the referee will also be watchful at this point.
Kuyum to take this free kick, 4 minutes on the clock. Cross comes in, Clinton gets a hand. Just colliding with his teammates there, but play will carry on. The referee seems to have missed that collision, and now he will take a look. Now, dead balls, a key area to also look at in this game. Both teams hoping to capitalize from throw-ins, free kick situations. But these are teams who love to play the ball on the ground. They love to move the ball around.
Exactly. And that's what you've seen already. Though it's not been free and fair the way they would have wanted.
Sylvester hoping to get through that through ball from Gafar Olani. Abraham has hurt himself, but play will carry on. Cross comes in, headed out by Ayade. Gafar Olani just losing his balance. Beautiful turn from Andona. Andona's ball over the top. Aliyu will chase. Jonathan will head away. Kingsley brought down by Alex. Free kick for Inter Lagos.
Not going their way, Sporting Lagos. They're still trying to settle down in this game. Had the first move, but it looks like Inter Lagos are taking control of this one. That was a strong tackle again from Lemon. He's got to be careful. Brought down his opponent in that situation. And, like I said, he's got to watch out so he doesn't get into the referee's books. Looks like Agabi Kingsley is fine to get back on his feet.
Inter Lagos continue to probe. Sporting Lagos, the highest scoring team so far in this Super 4 playoffs. Yet to concede. Clinton Lawani will clearly want that to remain the case come the end of 90 minutes. And not just for the goalkeeper, for the entire team. There's just something about keeping clean sheets for football teams these days. It's not just about winning games, but you want to make sure you win games without blemish. Here comes Gafar for Inter Lagos. Gafar's got it on his fifth right left. Through ball from Gafar. Here's Bayo. Bayo will hit this one and Inter Lagos scores! Well, it is Bashiru Hassan. Inter Lagos strikes first. And they lead against the Tech Boys. Bashiru has given Inter Lagos the lead here. Clinton Lawani beaten for the first time in this playoffs. And Sporting Lagos concede their very first goal.
What a move again from that man, the key man for the team, Gafar. He was missed in the first game. Cut that one back. Finds his teammate on that right. Adebayo was offside. And how Bashir took that one was just brilliant. Cuts back and brings it to the right of the goalkeeper where he wasn't well positioned. Slotting it past Lawani, the best player for Sporting Lagos this season. Unfortunately, he couldn't stop that one.
7 minutes on the clock. Inter Lagos in front. Oh, what a start. This is for the pride of Lagos. That pass too heavy for the goal scorer.
And it looks like Inter Lagos have got more fans in this stadium. I don't understand why. You can hear the noise once they move with the ball and the support they are getting. It's really increased at this point, and that's just the way to start. You have to put them under pressure, unsettle them, and that's what they're doing already, reducing the goal difference between them with that one goal.
A near post finish from Bashiru Hassan. And now Sporting Lagos with a chance to respond. Aliyu through in the box. Aliyu's gone down. Oh, it's gone against his favor. Advantage for Inter Lagos. Aliyu showing no sign of protest.
Guess we're seeing something different. I thought he was actually brought down, but he was on his way down already. A bit of a contact from the back. I think the referee saw an offense he had committed earlier. And like you mentioned, Vibaba would have noticed what he did before we saw what happened.
Oh, risky play there from Lawani Clinton. Closed down by Adebayo.
really dangerous. He should be finding a better way out. Wanted to give his ball back to his teammate. Adebayo will always be there. Has almost the same energy with what you get from Aliu, even though Aliu is more present on the football pitch. Two strikers who will be showing us what it means when they do the end-to-end stuff. Adebayo pushed his head to that.
Here comes Sporting Lagos with a chance now. The equalizer. Ali Baba scores! Well, it wouldn't count. The flag went up for offside. Ali Baba hoping he has given Sporting Lagos the equalizer. I mean, look at that, so tight. You want to say wrong call, maybe?
Almost a wrong call, Manny. That was really, really close. Another cry for VAR, where they would have waited for that one to go into the back of the net or settle it before coming back to check if it was a goal or not. Painful for Sporting Lagos. But they've shown signs. That's what you expect from them. They always find a way, and Ali Baba is that man. The go-to man when you talk about that fox in the box. He's really dangerous. Doesn't stay in that same place. Comes to join up with the midfield. And his energy will always pay off when they play well.
Well, Sporting Lagos still looking for the equalizer. Alex Nemes try blocked and out. It's blocked by Aziz Kinade. Back in the lineup today for Inter Lagos. He wasn't involved in that win against Ranchers Bees. Here's Victor Samuel. Victor Samuel's ball in the box. Deflected header. It's a Sporting Lagos corner. Well, they are back in this game. Really showing that they mean business. Still knocking on the door, searching for the equalizer. A decent turnout here at the Remo Star Stadium. The Sporting Lagos faithfuls and the Inter Lagos faithfuls are dominating Remo land as far as this fixture is concerned.
Just what you want to see on the final day. Beautiful move again from that man, Victor Samuel, showing his brilliance, making that assist earlier. Leme couldn't give him back, tried to force the strike. Victor Samuel was on it again. Great number 10, one of the best midfielders you have in the Nigerian National League all season. Bringing that same form right here. He would have put that one in the back of the net, but a good defensive work led the ball out for a throw. I think that goal is like stepping on the tail of a snake. It has awoken the Sporting Lagos even more, and the team is pushing really hard to find an equalizer as early as possible. Exactly what the fans will want to see. This man, once he picks this ball up, he's always very dangerous in the corner. Aldana Jacob.
Corner for Sporting Lagos. Aldana Jacob to take for the Tech Boys. Atabi Samuel hoping not to concede from this corner kick. Corner taken low. It's going to be another corner.
I don't want to believe that was a training ground. I feel he didn't hit the ball the way he would have wanted. Really low. Just rolls on the ground. But looks like he found his own player. Very much awake in Lagos. Chased after the defense, chased after that one to hit it out.
Corner taking short once again, Sporting Lagos. Just failing to taking it long. Here's Ali. Ali hoping to return the pass to Victor. Here's Sheon Akanji. Sheon's cross. Kept alive by Sadiq Ayade. Alex Nemes, ball in the box. Straight into Atabi Samuel, the goalkeeper. Well, just clattering into Ali Baba. We'll be having a word with the center referee.
Not sure you had any errors there, just like you mentioned. He was just in the rush to take that one, Xavier Atabi. But he wasn't actually looking at where he was going. His mind was already aimed at the tray he was going to make. Ali Baba was just right there. That was why you saw that cluster earlier. It's all about football. These are the things that liven up the game. Just hope that everybody leaves injury-free.
Sporting Lagos, well, since they conceded, they've been the better side, still knocking, searching for the equalizer. Great free kick for Makonji Sheon. Cross in the box. Sporting Lagos will clear. Here's Gafar Olania Well, these two teams have got wingers with 3 and pace. Shenwa Konji for Sporting Lagos, Gafara for Inter Lagos. And they've really been exciting after 14 minutes into this tie.
Surely 2 of the best players so far in this tournament, the Super 4. Gafar just nutmegged a player like he never existed. Victor Samo, careful, allowed him go past. Next man coming had to take that one. And you see what Sheon is also doing on the other side. Brilliant play anytime he's on the ball. Finding spaces in those very tight spots. And what he does is most times giving the ball to his teammates. Good assist he made just earlier, but unfortunately didn't go as he would have wanted. Really an interesting encounter we've seen so far. The fans will be really happy at what they've come to see today. And you can still see them trooping in their numbers. So sure that this stadium will not contain at the end of 90 minutes.
A quarter of an hour into this tie, Inter Lagos lead by a goal to nil. Bashiru Hassan, the goal scorer for the Pride of Lagos. Now here they come now, Quadri on the right. Strong challenge from Mizanko Ali Baba. Trying to go past Gafar coming back to help the defense. Here comes Ali for Sporting Lagos. Ali looking for the strike. Shola Olatunjoye short passes, man. Shola's weak effort with his weaker rights. Easy save for Atabi Samo.
So painful that was. He would have done better with that. Went all the way. But so weak a strike he was from Shola Olatunjoye. He should be doing better with such a situation he found himself. A man of that quality, finding it so hard. I thought he was going to leave that ball high. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned.
Inter Lagos, you get a feeling if they get a second, it might just be too high a mountain to climb for Sporting Lagos. Well, for the Sporting Lagos side, who scored 4 in the last game, you could clearly have a feeling that they are known for scoring goals. This game still very much alive for these two sides, still very much an open game. Inter Lagos clearly would know that despite the fact that they lead by a goal to nil, they still need to stay switched on.
Clearly a handball in that situation. Not sure the referee had blown the whistle. He should be careful in such a situation. Allow the referee's whistle go first. He had to just put his hand to support when he found out that it wasn't going his way. Funny things that will make your football game always interesting.
Free kick taken, ball into the box. Sporting Lagos still very much at the driving seat. They need to lose by a large scoreline for Inter Lagos to be crowned champions. And they've got the ball on the right here. Shola Olatunjoye. Shola's walked the angle to hit this one. The elevation just too high. Now Sporting Lagos coming alive. Both flanks still very much in the picture for the Tech boys. Here Shola Olatunjoye just couldn't hit that one with the marking their precision. Lost his balance in the process.
I thought he would have just dropped that ball. I think you had him Sheon in the box waiting for that pass, and you could see him put his head down when the ball didn't get to him. Sometimes you just go the easy way. But when you know when players make such moves, cutting past defenders, they want to make the chance count.
Here's Gafar now for Inter Lagos. Gafar's ball in the box. A chance to hit Sylvester. Easy save for Lawani Clinton. Jeffrey Botel wondering what his side needs to do to get back in the game. After 18 minutes, you want to make that 19. How would you sum up this game so far?
It's been more of Inter Lagos being precise.
And have you been surprised with that?
Not really. I told you they were going to come in with that anger, that mindset that they know that they've got everything to play for. Not with some pressure, because they know it's a lot of goals for them to come back to win. But they want to get the game well. And that was some bit of move again from Gafar. Almost at the end of every attack for Inter Lagos. Got that one to Sylvester Eweka, who didn't strike the ball well. Straight at the goalkeeper, Atabi. But at least for once, we're seeing Lawani make saves in this game. It's been hard getting through to him all the first 2 games we've seen so far in this encounter or in this tournament.
Clearly, they've got firepower, Sporting Lagos. Still very much got players who can hurt that Inter Lagos defense. Coach Shakiru Giwa of Inter Lagos. Strong challenge there from Jonathan, preventing Shehu from getting to the end of that one. No, I was talking about Shakiru Giwa, the coach of Inter Lagos, how he spoke about his players not needing extra motivation for this game because they know how big this game is. I mean, you want to get bragging rights against your rivals.
Exactly. So like I said, it's beyond just winning the trophy. It's a derby. And it's one that will lead us into the MPFL next season.
Corner taken. Couldn't fall kindly for Sadiq Ayade.
The ball beat everyone in a situation that at least if he had found one player, would have been talking about an equalizer for Sporting Lagos. But somehow none of them was able to pick it up. Maybe the other person waiting for the other to pick it up put them in that trouble. And I'm experiencing one of the biggest mysteries in the world of football, having your number 9 take throw-ins. Again, it's happening at you, Baba.
21 minutes on the clock. If you're just joining us, it's our live coverage of the NNL Super 4 playoffs on TX3 Sports. Inter Lagos 1, Sporting Lagos 0. Bashiru Hassan, the goal scorer for Inter Lagos. I want to guess that for many, well, they didn't foresee Inter Lagos drawing first blood in this tie, based on what Sporting Lagos have shown in this playoffs. Here's Victor Samuel, clearly impeded right in front of the referee, who made no hesitation to award that free kick. It was Sylvester, the guilty party, just clipping Victor Samuel from behind. Sylvester pleading his innocence, but it has fell in deaf ears of our centre referee, who has stuck to his guns to award that free kick in a promising position.
Got the professional tackle. Professional tackle in that situation. Just ran in front of him, knowing that he had Ali Baba and Alex Leme making those runs. Though one of them was offside already. It was already a poor pass. The referee just had to call that one back. So sometimes you allow some tackles go. But unfortunately for Sylvester, he set his team up for some dangerous free kick, even though he took that one for the team.
A penny for your thoughts to guess who the favourites will be to take this one. Andona Jacob and Ali Baba, the 2 players standing close to this one to take, as Ali Simon will stay switched on. Aliyu hits this free kick, it's good! Samo makes the save. His first real save of this game. Beautiful free kick attempt from Aliyu.
One of the best free kicks you will see in this event. One that came with so much precision, hit well, and all they needed was just to roll into the back of the net. But the goalkeeper stood tall, punched that one away. Great save from Atabi. Really the savior in that situation.
Corner into the box. Bashiru has hit the one out. Sporting Lagos back in possession. They will regroup and play out from the back. The ball has gone back to Lawani Clinton. Spread it long, looking for Alex Neme. Well, Inter Lagos will regain possession in search of that all-important second goal. Beautiful turn from Koyum. Here is Interlagos. A ball into the area. And you wonder if that was an attempt at goal or if it was an intended cross. But Uloko Solomon doing well to stay close to his marker.
Always well represented in his position, knows what he wants to do. And that close-up was really what led to the poor strike. And Uloko Solomon couldn't turn off the opportunity of scoring today. They might be more difficult. Did to the last game, the last 2 goals of the 4-0 victory against Doma United.
Gafar's got pace, but strong challenge there from Ayade.
Always representing his team.
Yeah, that collision doesn't look too good at first glance, but the advantage is for Sporting Lagos. Both players are down on the turf. Uloko Solomon for Sporting Lagos. Just colliding with his marker there in Aziz, as both players pretty much came out hot. The aftermath of that collision. Much time for Shakira Giwa to dish out further instructions to his players.
Running with all the first he got. Didn't do that intentionally from what we've seen. Uloko. A quick right back, like I was talking about him earlier. He wouldn't fancy scoring a goal today. It's more about him defending what they have already. Because he will take a lot to go forward. And this fans surely want to see more goals.
More goals. Always exciting for fans to behold in football games. Aziz Akinade back on his feet. And likewise, Uloko Solomon. And we are back on the way, 26 minutes on the clock. Still Interlagos leading by a goal to nil. Here's Shewa Akanji for Sporting Lagos. Just trying to go past Gafar. Oh, it's been doubled up on. Gafar coming back to help the defense. And then Quadri Ido. Both players combining to prevent that. Man, Shewa Akanji is always dangerous anytime he has the ball.
I think this is just a beginning of what more that is to come. They know how dangerous he can be. So it's more like it's going to be a 2-man marking. You beat the first player, some of the persons doubles up as quickly as possible. That's what we saw with Quadri Ido right there. Making that run and shielding the runs of that man, Shewa.
Interlagos looking for your second, straight to Clinton Lawani. "27 minutes on the clock. Interlagos still holding on to their 1-goal lead. Both teams, Interlagos and Sporting Lagos, it's a rapid rise since their inception. So for Sporting Lagos, after only 18 months of existence, they achieved promotion to the top tier, the NPFL. They got relegated in their first top flight season and now back in the top flight. Shewa Akanji, much to his surprise, it has gone against his favor.
Quadri Ido was standing tall in that situation, holding him down and just making sure that he didn't allow him to make that run. His first touch of the ball shielded Shewa. He was surprised that he wouldn't get that free kick. Both of them looked in the direction of the referee immediately. They had the whistle, wanting to get the favor. It was an unlucky one for it's going to be a tough game for him. He has to defy or look for other means to get past his markers today. And maybe Jeffrey Butey will also be watching, surely, to see what he'll be having to do to get through those positions. Maybe from the midfield more if the flanks are not working.
Well, after 29 minutes of action, it's looking like Interlagos really did their homework on Sporting Lagos, because the wingers haven't really seen so much joy like they did in the last game against Doma United.
While growing up, I always heard from some top people, they say in the tournament you always have a bad day. Sporting Lagos has not had any, won their first 2 games. Could it be this for them? We've already seen that for Interlagos, actually. And I've actually seen teams go all the way to win a tournament without losing a game. Whichever one it is, we're going to learn better today.
Quadri with a low cross in the box! All Bayo needed to do was to hit that one past Lawani Clinton. But the attempt at goal was weak. It was straight at the goalkeeper. And it was a chance for Interlagos. Could have been 2 for the pride of Lagos. Well, Sporting Lagos once again have been robbed off the ball. Oh, they've shown great desire in this tie, Interlagos. Oh, decent tackle there on Uloko Solomon. Gafar couldn't keep it in play. It's a throw-in for the Tech Boys.
Going back to that chance again, it was really, really surprising that Bayo couldn't put that one in the back of the net. Another huge miss for him. That man did some very brilliant job, Quadrido, supporting the attack at least for once. What a run he made right there.
Beautiful low cross from the right. Connected with the ball, but not enough to beat the goalkeeper.
Didn't place the ball at all, it was straight at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper well composed. Just had to hold that one, Clinton Lawani. His composure really helped him, because sometimes balls like that could slip past you into your legs, or between your legs and into the back of the net.
Oh, almost giving away possession there, Clinton Lawani. You wonder what's going on in his head today.
Just while I was talking about him.
It's been without blemish for Sporting Lagos all through this playoffs. But there was some risky play there from the goalkeeper.
Could this be the bad day I've been talking about, man?
Interlagos still lead. Bashiru Hassan's goal. Still the difference. Just to fill you on with some updates from the other game. Ranchers Bees lead Doma United by 2-0. Ranchers Bees looking like they will be bound out on a high. They've lost their first 2 games. So Doma United, who began with a win, it's looking like they would end the Super 4 playoffs with back-to-back defeats. And Sporting Lagos have won a free kick here.
What a game we're having on the other side. 2 goals already to still look like a dream for Doma United, the team that came like a house on fire. 1 goal they needed to win their first game. But since then, they've not been able to find the back of the net. Though, still just the first half, anything can happen. So we just hope that they can get back on. They are already reminding us of what we saw in the league when they played the last time. Started so brightly and dropped form towards the end and went down on relegation. Hopefully that will not be the case for them in the new MPFL season.
Free kick for Sporting Lagos. Ali once again will hit this one. This is high and wide. Clearly couldn't be compared to the one he hit earlier on that drew a save from Atabi Samo.
He had something close to a world-class free kick earlier. This time around, didn't get the right precision to at least enforce a save from the goalkeeper, Atabi. That's one thing about free kicks. You don't have everything going well. When you're not, even Ronaldinho, even Juninho, Cristiano Ronaldo, all of them have their own bad days.
Interlagos still searching for a second. Sporting Lagos will do all they can to make sure they don't concede a second goal here. The way they've been giving away possession today is more like unprecedented. It's been a dominating first two performances in this playoffs for Sporting Lagos, but they've looked a shadow of themselves so far here today.
We're beginning to see what we saw Interlagos display during the NNL season. They're getting more and more into the event.
Gafar's through ball to Quadri. Quadri scores. It's for kindly to Gafar, who hits! Blocked by Hillary. Heart and moment there for the Sporting Lagos faithful. Gafar with the assist for the first, almost getting his name on the score sheet there. He hit that one with his right and blocked by Hillary.
What a strike that was. Almost putting that one in the back of him with his weaker foot. And who was that defender that stood his ground, saying, no way, this is not going to go past me. Strong defensive work from him, Hillary Zion. Really standing like he's standing on Mount Zion.
10 minutes to the end of the first 45. 10 minutes of normal time, plus added time to play. Interlagos have gone closest to getting the next goal in this game.
At least 2 goals. Should have been talking about them being 3-0 up, at least. Even though Sporting Lagos have had their own chances. Maybe 1.
A great recovery pace there from Muloko Solomon. Back to Lawani Clinton. Back to Solomon. Solomon closed down by 2 blue shirts. Solomon's ball. Straight back to the opposition. Xavier calling for calm.
And that is very much needed at this point. Calm in that defense. Sense of urgency up front.
Victor Samuel has found Alex Neme. Strong defending from Bonaventure there to deny Alex Neme from taking that one into his stride. And now Gafar coming forward. He's got Bayo in the middle. Gafar's pass couldn't get to the intended target. Another beautiful move once again from Interlagos. He's been at the heart of everything for this Interlagos side down the right flank.
I think I'm beginning to understand more what they are doing. They don't want Gafar making the long runs. 2-3 passes and they've broken the defense open.
Shewa Kanji looking for the free kick. Play on, says the referee. Strong from Ondona Jacob. Throw in for Interlagos.
So you just see them, they take the ball from the right back, put it back into the midfield, drag some players away, and the pass cuts back to that man Gafar to get them the open space which they want. And before you know it, is one-on-one with the final man and just makes a good cross into the box, finding Adebayo or anybody who's right there waiting for the pass to connect. I think it's a brilliant move from Shakiru Giwa. He's really done his assignment and exposed Jeffrey Bate for the first time in this tournament.
Still a lot to play for, still ample time for Sporting Lagos to get themselves back in this game. Still a lot for Interlagos to do if they want to be crowned NNL champions. They scored 1, they need to score about 3 more. Beautiful skill from Victor Samuel to find Shewa Kanji. Shewa easily scored past Jonathan. Shewa's cross. Great first touch from Shola. And the strike will come deflected. Xavier makes the save. More like it's from Sporting Lagos. But for every of their move, Xavier Atabi have stood tall so far.
He's like that rock of Gibraltar that wouldn't be broken down. He is standing really tall right there. Solomon Oloko wanted to be the top scorer in this tournament as a right back. What a strike that was. With the deflection, they still had the same venom going to the goalkeeper. And that's just the way to make it happen. Something to reawaken their spirits. And we're seeing the better Sporting Lagos in the last 2 minutes.
Successive corners for Sporting Lagos to head into the final 5 minutes of the first 45. It is Victor Samuel to take. They've got height in the box. Victor's corner comes in. Easy header from Bashir. Not entirely cleared. Possession back to Sporting Lagos. Victor Samuel whips it into the 6-yard area. Alex Neme with the header. Just collided with Aliyu somewhat in that situation.
Ali Babazan Bicycleta put him in some trouble, I guess. But Adventure must have been hit from that Cesar Kiki was trying to do in that situation. Unfortunately, they would lose that one for a goal kick. I think it was a bit of miscommunication right there.
5 more minutes of normal time left to play. Inter Lagos 1, Sporting Lagos 0. Nicely done by Sylvester to Quadri. Quadri's pass to Gafar is just straight offside.
Saw that one quickly. The assistant referee had to get the flag up as quickly as possible. Gafar so disappointed. He had already planned what he was going to do, I guess. Just wanted to drive in there, maybe be one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Lawani. Love what I'm seeing, end-to-end stuff. Sporting Lagos still taking advantage of the fact that they're in that lead. I want to really make it at least 2-0 before they end the first half. Inter Lagos actually.
A great game he's had so far. Xavier Atabi in goal for Inter Lagos. Pretty much the culprit for Doma United's goal, the way he was caught in no man's land. A header for Fantami Yusuf. Atabi, Xavier once again commanding his area really well.
He had to do that again, almost making an error. Such howler would have cost his team. An easy save it would have been. Pointed up and ran towards it. Cheating of Bonaventure, who was very much right with him. Looks like he's growing in pains right now.
Just shoulder to shoulder with Shola Oladunjoye.
Not sure he landed so well. Looks like he had some issues with his left knee.
You could see from the replays, probably must have twisted something, but we hope it's nothing too serious for Inter Lagos.
That's a man really needed for the side. Top class goalkeeper so far in this game. And also all through the league season, it's just been there.
Well, for Sporting Lagos, just to take you down memory lane, after 18 months of their existence, they achieved promotion to the top tier in July 2023. They won their maiden trophy after securing promotion, where they won the inaugural Nigeria Super 8 pre-season tournament, defeating Remo Stars on penalties in the final. Relegated in their very first season in the top flight, spent 2 seasons in the NNL, and now they are back amongst the big boys. Well, talking about Inter Lagos, relatively new, led by that man Shakiru Gia, founded in 2023. Made their debut season in the NNL that season. Qualified for the NNL Super 8 playoffs in their very first season. And in just their second full season, they've secured promotion to the NPFL for next season, sealing top spots in the Conference A standing. Lagos State's FA Cup champions in 2025, after runners-up in 2024. So these two teams are relatively new, less than 6 years in existence, and now will be going head-to-head in the MPFL next season. This is just a preamble of what to expect come the MPFL season. Lagos Derby coming alive.
Both of them are a testimony of vision and planning.
Once again, Lawani Clinton closed down by Adebayo.
That was really risky from Lawani. He should be doing better with that, with all of his experience and brilliant play all through the season. Those were very poor errors. He should understand again that he's got somebody waiting to take his position if he makes necessary delays on the ball. And I think they've read their game so well, pouncing on every error Lawani is making. Ebenezer Harcourt is very much on the bench if he makes too many of those errors. He has got to show confidence. His team are topping the table.
Wait for confirmation of added time as we hit the 45th minute mark. Bashiru Hassan has been the difference so far in this fixture between these two sides. 2 minutes of added time. Inter Lagos looking like they will be heading into the break with their lead very much intact. If the scoreline stays this way, Sporting Lagos will still be champions. But clearly they wouldn't want to end on a losing note. Here's Shinwa Akonji. Brilliantly marshaled there by that man again, Gafar Olanio. Have been pleased with his work rate so far, coming back to support the defense, also running forward to aid the attack.
Already showing signs of a man of the match performance. Just everywhere on that left side, or the right side actually, from the defense to the attack.
Shinwa Akonji with the ball. Shinwa's cross. Ali couldn't keep it down. Ayade has been robbed of the ball. Sylvester with a long ball, and Bashiru will chase with so much determination. He couldn't get there ahead of Solomon. Only Danko Abraham has been fouled. The referee's whistle didn't come. Abraham has stayed down. Well, it was Ondona gradually getting himself back on his feet. Or the referee just allowing the play to flow. But sometimes you need to look at those challenges.
Shinwa Akonji really doing his best in that situation. Had to just hit the ball on the defender to win a throw-in. They are really pressured right now. Everything is working against Sporting Lagos. Tough situation they find themselves, but they have got to work things out.
Well, 2 minutes of added time, done and dusted. It is Inter Lagos who would head into the break with their head held up high. That man on your screens, Bashiru Hassan, with the only goal of this game. Sporting Lagos with work to do, coming out of the tunnel for the second 45. Still very much in this game, still not down and out, but Inter Lagos have really shown that they mean business here. They've really held their own, they've really performed to expectations, and they take a deserved lead heading into the break.
We might say Sporting Lagos 45 minutes away from a perfect Super 4 campaign if they get a victory. But they've really struggled in this one. Their movement, composure, and attacking sharpness has not really been seen in this game. But they have actually shown a bit of it. Bashiru showing that difference. Inter Lagos showing moments of danger, particularly on the counter-attack. But at the same time, they've not been able to put the balls in the back of the net, which is what they need to add to the lead. And as things stand, Sporting Lagos are a team to beat. And it's going to be a tough one for them.
Savio Atabi has made some brilliant saves in this game to keep Inter Lagos in the tie. But still a lot to play for in this final day of the NNL Super 4 playoffs between these two sides. Ranchers Bees and Doma United still slugging it out in the other fixture But this is the game. And after 45 minutes of action, half-time score, it is Inter Lagos 1, Sporting Lagos 0.
May you never walk alone. All right, step by step, we're moving.
What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There's power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Go shot.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company. We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services.
If you're not stand for, make some noise!
Inter Lagos 1, Sporting Lagos 0 after 45 minutes of action. Well, we've got some half-time festivities to come your way. Well, it's been a beautiful day, beautiful atmosphere here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene, and this final day of the NNL Super 4 playoffs. These fans have enjoyed and had fun. Well, we've got remotes here to entertain the crowd. One of these lively content creators who's also got a knack for football.
A huge knack for football, strong Arsenal fan. You can see him celebrating his team already, getting ready. Tolulokpe, Olaiwola, remote. A strong man when it comes to the entertainment industry. He's getting things right, at least for his team, and also making the fans get on their feet.
Well, it's a day filled with so much entertainment. It's not just the football. But as far as the football is concerned, Inter Lagos and Sporting Lagos has given us premium entertainment on the playing surface.
A great guy. Man has been in the industry for about a decade now. Started all the way from Ibadan. Look at what he's doing for himself and for the fans. Always loved, always controversial. When you see him making videos, he's almost always talking about his club side, Arsenal. Good to have him right here. One of the reasons the fans have also come to see. He has got over 1 million followers on Instagram. On social media altogether, over 2 to 3 million followers.
We've also got dignitaries here in the stadium to enjoy the very best of the action. A bit of a raffle here going down. For the fans, you're not just here to enjoy, but you might just be going back home. Some beautiful and wonderful prizes.
Is gone. If you follow this number 1082, what's that? Let me see the number. 2225 2225. Congratulations to you. This is a cash prize for you. This is a cash prize for you. Now, I want you to do something for me. You also pick another number. So the person you pick is number 2 is going to win a cash prize. Can we have that now? Oh yeah, pick. Hey, just pray. 2888. 2888. 2888. Wherever you are. 2888. 2888. Let's go. We don't have time. Going. Gone.
Forgiveness.
First person is there. Okay, the first person should come. So, is the one? No, that guy should not go yet. Here we go.
Forgiveness. Forgive me. Forgive my parties that I do.
Sing it.
Consistency. I promise to remain consistent in my positive action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still outside. All right, boss, I'll never go now. After this one, after this cash prize, you go still win TV. So you are still contesting for a TV. Oh yeah, pick another number. If you keep another number now, we are going to give the person cash prize as well, and they are also going to contest for the TV. Oh yeah, pick another number. 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 Let's go. Let's see. All right, DJ, bring it on. DJ, bring it on. If you are 1555, come outside in the name of Jesus. Come outside. Yeah. Get out of here. What are you winning? Who are you? 288. 1555. Where are you? Going. Gone. Next. Oh yeah, come and pick. Pick number for next person.
You don't trust.
Contesting for the TV by shooting to the goalposts. After winning the cash prize, they are contesting for penalty shootouts. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Aha!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still up tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be the goalkeeper. We don't have time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Who is going first? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's no time. Let's go. Yeah, I'm waiting. Over the bar. Thank you. Next person. Let's Let's go. Come on. There's no time. Come on. Aha. Elevate that on to you. Elevate my video. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, your money up. Let's go.
Baby Joe, I'm alone, fine Bobo.
If you know this one, sing it up one time.
Are you ready with me? Yeah.
Me and my guys in me back easy. You go for the escalade easy. Celebrity life, you know, easy. Skilly, easy.
Oh let's go.
Easy, I see. Killy. What are the beats? What are the killy?
Ladies and gentlemen, I think right now we have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, he just won himself a television.
I found the money to tomorrow.
We already have a winner. All right. The second half is about to start, ladies and gentlemen.
Baby,
and we have the winner for the TV. Where you are? There you go. Ladies and gentlemen. We stopping. Just won himself a TV.
Halftime festivities here at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene on this final day of the NNL Super 4 playoffs. Inter Lagos and Sporting Lagos giving us some beautiful football. And the fans here are clearly having a fun time. All smiles from every fan seated, enjoying the very best of the action. Well, our officials are back on the turf, led by our center referee Aminu Yakubu from Niger State, ready to set things rolling. Well, it's not been too controversial in that first half. It's pretty much allowed the game to flow. Not afraid to also sound his whistle, but for large parts, it's allowed the game to carry on. But so far, it's been a game pleasing to the eyes for the neutrals. It's a Lagos derby, a taste of things to come in the Nigerian Premier Football League next season, with Ikorodu City also in the mix.
What a big season it's going to be for Lagos. 3 teams. Never thought of seeing something like that in recent times. In 2013, we had stationary stores trying to get back into the league, played a couple of seasons, didn't work out for them at the time. Now see what is happening to Lagos. The likes of First Bank, Gateway FC, traveling down to play at the Onikon Stadium, as it was called at the time. But look at what we have for Lagos teams. The players are back out now on the pitch. Let's focus on the NNL right now before we're talking about the MPFL. Ranchers Bees are currently doing so well for themselves as they're taking the lead.
Well, talking about Ranchers Bees, they've lost their opening 2 games, looking to bow out on a high now. They lead by 2-0 against Joma United in the other game, currently going down simultaneously with this one. But back to the one that concerns us, where the champions will be crowned, definitely. Lawani Clinton beaten once. He's had some nervy moments in that first 45, especially with his feet.
hoping to right things or set things right in this second 45. And Sporting Lagos trail by a goal to nil. It's Inter Lagos who lead this tie heading into the second 45 as we get things underway. Bashiru Hassan's goal, the only difference so far. Inter Lagos now attacking the goal to our left. And Sporting Lagos in search of an equalizer, playing from left to right. Your expectations for the second 45?
A lot expected for Sporting Lagos. Jeffrey Botte, the coach of the side, should be most likely looking at changing some things from what we saw in the first half. Maybe no substitutions actually, but the pattern of play has got to change. Starting from the defense has cost them a beat. Lawani has almost has lost the ball a couple of times in the game. And for Inter Lagos, this is now about pride. They want to see if they can push further more. That belief and producing something special is what they are pushing for. And it's just about them amounting to score more goals and avoiding a comeback.
Interception there from Ayuade Sadiq. There's a Danko Abraham for Sporting Lagos. Danko's ball looking for Alex Neme. It's gotten straight to Bonaventure. Inter Lagos in the driving seat as far as this fixture is concerned, but as far as the title is concerned, still Sporting Lagos still very much in the mix. Clearly wouldn't want to end their Super 4 campaign with a defeat. Here's Shola Oladojoye. Strong challenge there from Aziz Akinade.
I guess it was a poor run from that man, Shola. I hadn't taken the pace up front. He was just trying to drive in front of Akinade. That was just where he caught him. The left back went past him immediately, managed and hit the ball away for a corner kick.
2 minutes into the second 45. Here's Shola for Sporting Lagos. Shola back here to Adona. Low strike from Adona, blocked by Aziz. Aziz will clear. Just before Aziz could make the clearance, there was an infringement. And it's a free kick for Inter Lagos.
Clearly caught by the referee. For Adona, he was trying to just make a low cross, as you know him to do always. Not always wanting to find the back of the net, but creating for people. I think he noticed Ali Baba in that box. Wanted a low drive that would have just went past the defender. Maybe Ali Baba would have just thought that one to the back of the net. But it was planned. Good team play, was saying again, but not the right energy. At least they started on a bright note, moving into the attack, getting the first set piece of the game. Just finding a way to break down this defense. They don't have to win. Even if they lose, they win the title. But like you mentioned earlier, they have to play for pride. At least an equalizer will give them that joy that they want. Winning a trophy, not on the losing note.
Aziz will come forward for Inter Lagos. Aziz cross, a diving header from Bayer. Clinton came out to claim. Bayer got the eventual header. Inter Lagos will regain possession.
I keep asking the same question. What is wrong with Clinton? Bayer made a great run right there, but Clinton should be doing better. The goalkeeper saw that one earlier. His reflexes were not as sharp as it should be or has always been. Like I mentioned earlier, he's not faced too much test in this tournament. Today's that day. Looks like he's getting exposed. Not showing that level of confidence that you expect from a number one and the best player from a team like Sporting Lagos.
Shola seen much of the ball since the restarts. Victor Samuel coming forward, looking for Ali on the run. The referee says play on. Victor Samuel stayed down. Here's Bashiru Hassan. Just keeping hold of possession. Kingsley to Sylvester. Sylvester to Jonathan. Jonathan to his offensive partner. But defenders just getting involved. Nice take down from Gafar. It's got support from Kuyum. Kuyum has won the free kick for Inter Lagos.
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the right hand side of the attack, brought down clearly by Yadis Sadiq.
I think he went too hard on him on that. Looked like he was going to apologize, but just went past him again. Now getting into more of a business kind of a game. In case of man eats dog at this point.
5 minutes into the second half. Kuyum sends the free kick in the box. A header from Bonaventure. Now the referee spotted an infringement in the box. Well, the mentality of this Sporting Lagos side, well talked about by the head coach Jeffrey Boutte just before kickoff. Heading into this game, knowing for a fact that a draw will do. The defeat will also do it. Depends on the magnitude of the defeat. But clearly, they wouldn't want to end this way, especially after beginning their campaign with back-to-back wins.
It's going to be a lot of loss for them. Yes, they will leave the title, but losing to a fellow Lagos team, losing the derby, and also winning the title by losing. It's not good for the other side. And they've got to do more. They've got to really push because it's getting tougher as Inter Lagos are making sure that they're not going to leave here celebrating a 100% party against them.
Victor Samuel rubbed off the balls. Inter Lagos just wanted to get a second. Well, Gafar has left his marker for dead. Looking for Bayo on the pass. Intercepted. Sporting Lagos is back in possession. This is Kingsley for Inter Lagos. This has been a beautiful performance from the pride of Lagos, but Sylvester rubbed off the ball by Aliu. Here's Shola Ladon Joy just making a diagonal run to the opposing flank. Shinwa Kanji looking for Victor Samuel. All the Inter Lagos have been resolute in their defending. Anduna has found Ali beautifully there. Here's Solomon. Solomon has stayed onside, just clattering into his teammate in that instance. But Inter Lagos sending bodies to make this recovery defending.
Not a good side for them. It's a team that has done so well, but that was some poor miscommunication you found there against Sporting Lagos. You just wonder what is happening today. Clattering against each other the second time in this game. Teammates not being able to understand what the other one wants to do.
Bashiru for Inter Lagos. Kuyum has made a dancing run. Kuyum shrugged off easily there by Solomon Nuloko. Sporting Lagos showing some patient build up here. Shimakanji clearly pulled back right in front of the referee. Advantage Sporting Lagos. Well, he's been doubled down on today. He's not had so much space to show his abilities on the flanks.
That looked like a free kick for him. Wasn't given actually.
It's a free kick actually.
Oh, yeah, given. Quadido doing a great job. He's just doing all he can to marshal this man. Because if he doesn't stop him and he allows him wiggle past the defenders, we might be talking about an equalizer in this situation. Tough job he's got for himself.
Inter Lagos clearly not resting on their laurels. They want to hold on to this lead. They've had chances to double their lead in that first half, but they failed to take advantage.
They will only hope they don't get punished. But for Sporting Lagos, they know how to take advantage of chances when they get them, even though they have not looked their best in this game. Could be a case of fatigue or maybe already celebrating.
Victor exchanging passes there with the lead. Still Victor. It's found Alex Neme. Alex will strike. A bit of a swerve, but not too precise from Alex Neme.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case
The expectation was that he was going to make that ball maybe wide for Shola Olatunjoye, who was waiting. I thought that was where the pass was going to at first. Hit that one really poorly. Couldn't find the target at all. Really closed down by the defenders.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, please do also be reminded that there will be an after party.
10 minutes into the second half. Scoreline stays the same. Inter Lagos still very much in the lead. Swarton Lagos still very much on top of the Super 4 standings and will be champions as it stands.
Goal difference now reduced to +4 for them. It's now +2 for Inter Lagos.
Quadri on the right. Oh, he did all he can to stay on his feet. The advantage for Inter Lagos. Just wait for confirmation if a free kick was given or a throw-in was awarded.
He's really done a lot on that flank. Stopping Sheon has been a great job for him. Making those beautiful overlapping runs has also helped his team. Came close to actually giving an assist to the second goal for the Inter Lagos side. Unfortunately, the Tech boys were lucky in that situation.
Inter Lagos reduced to 10 men in their opening fixture against Doma United. It was a fixture that saw both teams recorded. They showed great recovery to bounce back in the next game against Ranchers Bees after finishing top of the Conference A standings in the regular season. Bashiru Hassan's ball to the other side, beautifully taken down by Gafar Olanio. Just showing some bit of trickery on that left flank. Cross into the box. Safely into Clinton's lofts. Here's Aliyu. Alex holding up the ball nicely. Great hold-up play from Alex Neme. Hilary to Aldona. Aldona's pass. Chest control from Sheon Akonji. 1v1 with Quadri. Quadri standing tall in that situation, and it's a goal kick for Inter Lagos. Great defending from the right back.
Very good day at the office for him, Quadri. Seems to have masterminded the art of stopping this man, Sheon Akonji. Getting to him almost immediately every now and then. What a beautiful way to stop him.
A substitution for Inter Lagos, our very first in this game. And the man whose goal is the difference will make way. Bashiru Hassan comes off for Uchenna Onjoku. Uchenna Onjoku on for Bashiru. Bashiru gets the adulation from his teammates on the bench and from the technical crew. It is job done. And it's more like a like-for-like substitution. Uchenna Onjoku coming on to join the Inter Lagos attack as we get into the 1 hour mark.
Good move again from the coach, the captain of the side, coming in to show his brilliance again. And his first touch is just a quick one touch. He has a lot to do in this game. That's why he's been brought on. Maybe they need that confidence from him to add up to the attack. I was surprised Bashir was taking off, even though we've not seen so much from him in the second half.
Victor Samuel, hold up play. Shola Olatunjoye brought down. Free kick for Sporting Lagos. clearly want to get back in this game. Well, this is Aliyu now. Aliyu has hit this one. I wonder if a caller would have been the better idea, or a strike with power from Aliyu Baba. It's another chance for Sporting Lagos, surely.
Should be doing well with that. That was really directionless. Nowhere close to the goalpost. Nowhere close to the direction he would have hit that one. Nowhere close to target. He's got the energy, but sometimes you find a couple of that time from Aliyu Baba. He's just got to work on that as he moves into a bigger league next season. Top player with a lot of tenacity, but his final balls in such situations most times lets him down.
Aziz for Interlagos. Both fullbacks for Interlagos have been superb here in this game. They've kept the Sporting Lagos wingers at bay for large parts. But this man, Gafar, has been electric. The opposite side for Interlagos.
It's a good pass and dropped, but well connected with the right back, Quadrido. We're just talking about him. He's done so much now. Stop to what the very intelligent Sheon could be doing in the game, and can now attack freely. What a great football game we've seen from that man, Quadri. My man of the match so far in this encounter, because stopping Sheon is a task on its own. And going forward to assist the attack is another brilliant move he's been able to make so far. I guess Sporting Lagos saw this coming, that this was going to be a tough encounter for them, and it might just go down to how many goals were scored. Maybe that was why they went all out against Doma United. It would have been a tough day for them if they had not gotten those 4 goals in that game.
Shoulder to shoulder notch there. Gafar Olani just gesticulating to the referee, but he's collided with Idanko Abraham, who's screaming and reeling in pain down on the turf. As we take a closer look.
I think that was an intentional act. He was actually behind him. A nudge from the back on Abraham. Gafar did that intentionally. It wasn't a shoulder to shoulder in that situation. After seeing the replay, now you understand why Abraham is down.
He stayed down. So we'll wait to see if he can shake this off and carry on for Sporting Lagos. Well, it's been a successful Super 4 playoffs so far. The football has been brilliant. The lead up to the very first game, and the turnout here is as a result of how successful the playoffs has been, and the NNL 2025-2026 season in general. Just waiting to put the icing on the cake and hold the crown champions. As it stands, it's going to be Sporting Lagos. Interlagos with just 3 defeats in the regular season, 2 away from home, 1 on home soil. 29 points after 16 match days in the Conference A standings. Sporting Lagos 36 from 18 games, 36 points from 18 games. It's 4 losses all away from home, but it was a remarkable season for Sporting Lagos. 1 touch too many from Kuyum. no free kick. Alex Neme with a heavy touch, easily won by Aziz. Ondona Jacob has found Alex. Alex free in the box. Denied by the flag. Jeffrey Boutte screaming on the sideline.
Really a close one. Obviously on that offside. I thought Ondona Jacob was going to take another decision before making that pass.
Well, Jeffrey Boutte not too pleased with that decision there. He felt Alex Neme was in an onside position, but I mean, different views from where he is standing and where the assistant referee is standing, and from where we are commentating from the country.
I knew it was going to be a tough one for the referee to look away from. The assistant referee had his flag up, immediately saw that move. He was running in from an offside position, and the pass came earlier than expected. Maybe a bit of a delay on that pass would have put him under some pressure, but it was so tough to not take that pass immediately.
To see the incident with Kuyum moments ago.
Some of the trickery we talked about from players. I was wondering why he was lasting so long on the ground. Wanted the ball in his advantage, but didn't go as planned, and that's one thing that happens. You just have to keep playing. We're seeing too many of this these days, unlike the early 2000s or the 90s actually, where footballers go all out and play their heart out. They still do that today, but the errors is not something we want to see. The trickery is not what we want to see. Sometimes it just kills the fun of the game.
Oh, this man has given his all in this game for Sporting Lagos, and this one might just be the moment where he might not be able to carry on in this game. Idanko Abraham stayed down holding his right shoulders and doesn't look too comfortable. The stretcher is on now. Sporting Lagos will be hoping that this isn't too serious. Bashir Hassan on the bench, he's done his job, and his goal continues to be the difference. Beautiful assist from Gafar Olanio. Great first touch, got back to his right, and beautiful strike at the near post to beat Clinton Lawani.
A great goal once again, seen on screen. How he does it, looking at Uloko, pushed it like he was going to call it. 3 defenders already waiting to stop that, but he brought it back to where he took the keeper, Clinton Lawani, from. Just closer to where he's standing, and he finished that one brilliantly. He'll be hoping that more goals coming to help his team get the victory.
Idanko Abraham stretch it out clearly, and not be able to continue in this tie. Confirmation, Abraham Idanko won't continue in this game.
Not the kind of situation you want to be substituted for. It's a painful one for Abraham. He's given his all, been very rock solid in that defense from the start of this tournament, or these playoffs. So unfortunate having him substituted in such a situation. A rock solid defender. Just an opportunity for some other players to take over.
Well, Sporting Lagos about to make a double change. Abdul Rahman Mohammed and Kelvin Onenge will be coming on. Alex Neme and Idanko Abraham, the two players making the way. Well, Kelvin had a decent cameo against Doma United last time out, and now he comes on for Alex Neme. Abdul Rahman Mohammed on for Idanko Abraham, who couldn't continue.
a rare chance for him, just to show you how Abraham has been consistent in this event. Abdurrahman will want to take advantage and also hold that same position so well. For Nenge, anytime he comes on, he's very much instrumental, and they want to bring that same instrumentalism into this encounter to help his team get a victory. It's not going to be served on a polished plate. They've got to work it out and find that result for the remaining minutes. At least pick up a draw. That's the mindset from Jeffrey Botte right now. He might not be asking for a victory, even though it's still very much possible with less than 20 minutes left to play in the Malta.
Sporting Lagos still searching for answers. It's Kelvin. On the break now, Inter Lagos with Gafao Lanio. Just some bit of indecision there.
Really poor one. It's almost leading to a counter-attacking move.
Here comes Ali Baba now, 1v1 with Aziz. Ali waiting, and he's let the ball for Uloko Solomon, who hits this one. Well, the strike was deflected and eventually cleared. There's a Joko Uchenna to Bonaventure. Sylvester couldn't pull the pass away. Kelvin tried to keep it alive for Sporting Lagos, but just couldn't. Join for Inter Lagos.
Painful situation, I tell you. Uloko would have been basking in the euphoria of that time goal is scored. The strike from outside the box 2 days ago. Wanted to put this one in the back of the net, but I think the control let him down. Maybe he would have hit it immediately after getting the ball. Or you cut him some slacks, is not an attacker. Must confess, the defense of Inter Lagos have also stood out all game. The fullbacks, the centre backs, even the midfielders have come back to support when needed.
Joko's ball in the box. Well-timed intervention from Sadiq Ayoade.
That has got to be some divine intervention coming from Sadiq. He went all out. At the nick of time, perfect sliding. Uchenna made that cross into the box, and it was just for the ball to slot it to the back of the net. And see how disappointed he felt. Kudos to Sadiq, still keeping his team in this game, keeping their hopes alive on equalizer.
73 minutes played. Corner Inter Lagos. Well, the best of strikes. Searching for number 2. It was from the centre back, Bonaventure.
What a game. To be a huge disappointment if the game ends 1-0 with the amount of chances we've seen created and not taken. Sometimes the heroics of the goalkeeper have stopped some of these goals from going in, but many of them have been from poor displays from these players in the final third.
Kuyum to Rafa, back to Kuyum. Kuyum's ball in the box. Cleared. Throwing for Inter Lagos. Time running out for Sporting Lagos.
They have about 15 minutes plus to go. That's where their minds are. They really need to get that equalizer. Not for anything, but for the fact that they want to end the tournament on a high with joy. The fans are also lurking, waiting to see something that will cheer them up again, beyond the performances that will come up later. Here, likes of Portable are waiting to perform. But they want to see something from the football pitch. And what a fully packed stadium we have right here. And Ikene Remo.
Another change for Sporting Lagos. Jeffrey Bote having a word. Inter Lagos also ready in a double change.
A very key man for the team. I called earlier. He's a man of the match for me. Hopefully we continue in that same stride.
Scoreline so far, Inter Lagos still in front, holding on to that 1-goal slender lead. Inter Lagos getting ready to make a double change. Boma Eric and Kewe Iyebe getting ready to come on for Inter Lagos. Interesting to see the two players that will be making away. Fresh legs now to see out the game and probably get more goals. Oh, Bayo, the captain of the side, the standing captain, makes way now. Bayo substituted. No goals for Bayo today. Scored from the penalty spot in the 2-0 win against Ranchers Bees. And now Kerry there comes in as his replacement alongside Boma Eric.
He would have envisaged a tournament where he would have scored so many goals. But unfortunately, it's not been the situation for him. Thank you for that penalty.
There from Victor Samuel. Sporting Lagos with Aliyu. Great first touch. Here's Shola Oladunjoye. Shola still in the box. Shehu on the opposite side. Shehu has gone down. The referee says play on Uloko Solomon in possession on the right. Shehu back on his feet. Gets the pass. Shehun's cross. Boma Eric getting involved. Makes the header. Miss kick there from Victor Samuel. Gafar Olanio clattering into Sadiq Ayadi, but the referee waves play on. Sporting Lagos coming forward now, and they would get the advantage. Gafar and Shegun still down. Jonathan gets a yellow card for his troubles, protesting that free kick decision.
I think he was trying to let him know that his teammate won the ball. You have to be careful. Still animated on that side. It was a good move from Sporting Lagos, but like I mentioned earlier, they keep making same errors over and over again. Connections on the ball in the final third seems a bit weaker, and it puts Inter Lagos on the advantage.
Confirmation of that yellow card. Jonathan Emmanuel goes into the referee's books as he gets a caution. He wasn't the man who committed the foul. He was for his protest. This was the collision earlier between Shegun and Gafar. Well, the man who made the foul was Aziz, but Jonathan yellow carded for his protest.
That's what they don't want. They just want you to obey the rules. It's going to be really hard. The only player that's allowed to talk to the referee and carefully has to be the captain of the side. But you know that immediate response sometimes can fetch you some yellow cards.
Could this be the moment for Sporting Lagos? Saviour Atabi clearly wouldn't want to concede. And Donna Jacob with the free kick. Oh, it was hard and low. It's a goal kick for Inter Lagos.
not impressive at all. He wanted to just have a low drive past the defensive wall. Unfortunately, it was just not forceful and directionless, actually.
Hilary Zion also had a fantastic game against Doma United.
$18 minutes on the clock. 10 more minutes of no more time plus added time left to play. Oladunjoye losing his balance. Told to get up by the referee. But I love how certain he's been. So assured of his decision. Aminu Yakubu from Niger State, our center referee.
Really spot on. Hardly made a noticeable error in this game. Yes, not a perfect man, but his command and control of the game has made it almost unbalanced to a level when you talk about the officiating side. I love his level of objectivity, turning blind eyes to the soft plays or the trickeries of the players, which we see a lot of times these days. You see players who are rolling on the floor and 40 seconds they are back walking like nothing happened. It's just a very common situation we find in the world of football today. Rather unfortunate.
Well, for the neutrals coming into this game,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I have a guess that many wouldn't have predicted Sporting Lagos not getting a goal in this game. But they've got 9 more minutes to prove that right. Once again, took to get up. Shola Oladunjoye calling for the free kick. Here's Gafar Olania. Gafar 1v1 with Abdul Rahman. Still Gafar showing some freakery on that left foot. It's found Sylvester. Sylvester to Kingsley. Kingsley to Uchenna Onjoku. Came on for Bayo earlier on. Uchenna's pass too high for Gafar to keep in play. It was actually Kuyum who just couldn't keep it in play. It's a throw-in for Sporting Lagos.
Some idea right there, but not as intended. Sometimes you just got to watch out and maybe put the ball low for your player to take it when you have those spaces to operate from.
Gafar in the box. Gafar tried to stay on his feet. Or he won the penalty for Inter Lagos against Ranchers Bees. This time decided to stay on his feet. He thought he could have gone down from that first contact. Oh, he was also expecting a corner. This will take a second look there, just when he thought he could have gone down, but he tried to stay back up.
Looks like the ball touched Sadiq, but the referee's not having any of that. Aminu Yakubu told him, this is what I want. Standing his ground in such a situation.
Substitution for Inter Lagos. Kuyum makes way. Femi Adetola.
Also, the best coach of the 2025-2026 campaign of the NNL will be Accra United, Paul Obo. While the best goalkeeper is one of our own PW, Daniel Ayeluga. The most valuable player of the 2025-2026 campaign of the NNL is going to Yaya Hussein of Chogoto Football Club.
Cross in the box. Solomon heads out for Sporting Lagos. Kelvin has relinquished possession easily. The amount of turnovers we've seen from Sporting Lagos this game has been quite surprising.
It makes you ask the question again, if they were to get a victory in this game, would they be playing the same way if they needed a victory actually? But it was a great run from that man, Unenga. He made all he could work out, but his final ball was what let him down. No man to give the ball to. Maybe he would have just made a cut back and changed the direction of play. He was trying to force it through that line. And sometimes you've got to take an easier decision than trying to first play.
Sporting Lagos for the first time in the Super 4 playoffs on their light touch of green attire. Permit you to make of that what you want. Well, they trail by a goal to nil.
It's got about 5 minutes to do something, but they don't look like a team that have got something to offer up front. I think they should be finding a way through the middle now.
There's Victor Samuel. Victor Samuel's strike deflected. It's going to be a corner for Sporting Lagos. Well, will there be a late drama in this one? It's a corner for the Tech Boys. Time running out. Inter Lagos still holding on. But how much longer can they hold on for? Kingsley has stayed down. Linus Zika getting ready to come on for Sporting Lagos alongside Musa. No, Shinwan Kanji haven't had the best of games, and he will be making way. He knows by his standards. And in comes Linus Zerka for Sporting Lagos, donning the number 16 jersey. Andona Jacob, Andona strike from distance. Sporting Lagos has kept this one alive, and the flag has gone up for offside once again on the far side. Oh, much to the displeasure of the home fans.
They screamed all out. That was really not looking like it on their side. Very tough call. I love what I'm seeing actually. Good football being played from both sides. But it's not as energetic as you would have wanted. Sometimes the assistant referee calls.
Another offside call to deny Sporting Lagos, and you wonder how these decisions are being made. Clearly onside there, and that was what resulted in the groans from the Sporting Lagos fans.
Not a good one at all. I think he was distracted by the man who was coming in from the offside position.
Another chance, Sporting Lagos in the box. Oh, Victor Samuel couldn't hit that one with the much needed precision.
Great run right there from the left back. Gets the ball to Victor Samuel. And what would he do with such a ball? Balundits just well over the bar. Should be doing better with such a strike. That's a man who's top class in that midfield. But like I mentioned, there's been more misses than chances not being created in this game. The story of this match for Sporting Lagos. And Inter Lagos actually, he would have even scored more.
Inter Lagos with a chance to put the icing on the cake here in this fixture. A low strike underneath the goalkeeper. Well, almost going in for two. Kewa Iyebe with that strike. He was hard and low underneath Lawani Clinton. It could have been from an unlikely angle had it gone in.
Some brilliant move right there.
Resulted in a corner for Inter Lagos, but Sporting Lagos have recovered quickly. Here's Linus Zika. It's done well to keep it in play. And here's Aliyu now for Sporting Lagos. They need to send bodies forward. Kevin Enenge was situated on that right hand side. Aliyu couldn't find it. And they have won the free kick now, Sporting Lagos. One final chance in normal time for the Tech Boys from this free kick opportunity.
What a chance they just let go again. this is such a dangerous tackle. I think it's getting more of tackles right now than getting goals, and it makes it really, really interesting to see in the 90 minutes of this game so far.
90 minutes on the clock. We're here. 5 minutes of added time will be given. Sporting Lagos still hoping for one last drama in this game. We are into added time now. Here's Uloko Suleiman looking for Hillary on the right, but the pass just behind the centre back, who's made an overlapping run.
Lots of miscommunication, misplaced passes. It's been a huge part of the story of this game that should be creating beautiful goals, great highlights we've seen, but the errors should be almost unpardonable for teams like this that have got into the heights and are already in the MPFL for next season.
Here's Kewe, here now for Inter Lagos, 1v1 with Shegun. Kewe has got support on the opposite flank. The pass looking for Uchenna and Joko on the other side. Couldn't get there. Strong challenge there. And Sporting Lagos with the free kick. Showing all the urgency now, deep into added time. Ali showing poor awareness there. Robbed off the ball easily. Inter Lagos pretty much have secured the result here. 114 claiming maximum points in this tie. Kingsley down on the turf. 2 minutes of added time. 3 minutes of the 5 added left to play.
It's almost looking like it's an Inter Lagos day. Most likely will be nicking this one, unless Sporting Lagos have got something to show. You can see Sadiq not happy with the situation, having a player on the ground, wanting him to be taken off so that game can continue. They can take advantage of the 2 minutes plus left on the clock.
I want to put this to you. If you're a Sporting Lagos player, yes, you know the crown champions, but you lose by a goal to nil. How would your reaction be? More like
bittersweet feeling to a level, but more of the sweet part. You don't want to lose to
your
rival, and at the same time, you don't want to lose on a day you're to win a trophy. But sometimes you also say again, who cares? That psychological mindset just has to come up. We'll meet in the league again, but let's celebrate today.
Inter Lagos nearly there now. Well, as it stands, Inter Lagos and Sporting Lagos will end the Super 4 playoffs on 6 points each. But Sporting Lagos, by virtue of more goals, will be crowned champions. Still looking for the second. Cross for Femi Adetola. Beautiful first touch. Brilliantly done. Kingsley brought down. Free kick.
Well sold. The referee bought it. And Jeffrey Botte surely just laughing and shaking his head, not happy with this call that he has just witnessed. But it was like some screen blocked him off making that move forward. And I think he sold that one well to the referee, Kingsley Agabi.
Into the final 30 seconds of added time. Jeffrey Botte still keen on the action. Inter Lagos just trying to while away time now. Aziz down, looking for the free kick. The referee says play on. Inter Lagos. Vanel, our centre referee, has allowed play to carry on. Aminu Yakubu And now he will be getting the attentions as he goes to check on the Interlagos left back Aziz.
He's had a great game. Did that intentionally. I think Solomon Oloko already lost his cool. Was trying to clear the ball off actually, but hit his legs.
And
Clearly, that's a free
foul.
kick. Still hit the ball on him again. So poor from Solomon. But the fans are not care. They are not concerned. They just know they have won the title. At least with the way the result stands.
Well, they've had their chances. Sporting Lagos, but it is Interlagos who have picked maximum points here. But Sporting Lagos are champions of the 2025-2026 NNL season. Aliyu had the chances, but couldn't take center stage. But despite the defeats, it wouldn't deter their celebrations here. As we find our thoughts from the results.
What a game we just seen. What a celebration we have from the fans and the players. 3 matches, 2 wins, 1 loss. A statement from start to finish. Not what they wanted on the 3rd day, but they survived the intensity of a fierce Lagos derby, absorbing the pressure when it mattered. And once again, they showed that they can also do the defensive work, whether it was their day or not. A good game from start to finish, and a good end for Interlagos, who also fought back after losing the first game.
Jeffrey Bote is still celebrating. Despite the defeat, he wouldn't stop the celebrations. The pride goes to Interlagos, but the prize goes to Sporting Lagos. It's been a 90 minutes of chaos and pure Lagos fire. Sporting Lagos bend, but they don't break. They are the champions of the 2025-2026 NNL season. Beaten on the day, but unbeaten in the war. 2 wins from 3, 6 points in the bank. And that point they needed was already in their pockets on match day 2.
So sure, it was a prophet that told them, do all you can to score so many goals, because the 3rd day will not be as you have wanted it. From opening day to this final evening, they have played with confidence, identity and purpose. Even though they lacked the cutting edge in this game, now they are deserving champions of the Nigerian National League Super 4. Kudos to Sporting Lagos. The Tech boys are really celebrating. They are showing truly that they are the noisy Lagosians. Under the lights right here in Ikena in a bit, they'll be receiving their prize, and also will leave here with some level of pride.
But what a way to return to the top flight by being crowned champions of the 2nd tier. Well, clearly more needs to be done, and clearly Sporting Lagos will be ready for the top flights come next season. But Interlagos have ended their Super 4 campaign on a high. You could see also the celebrations from Interlagos. They wouldn't want to be left out of the party.
No way, we're not leaving here down. Same number of points, lesser goals scored. And I must tell you that they have not just won this game, both of them have announced themselves for the MPFL next season. Watch your back, guys.
Well, final standings. The Sporting Lagos on 6 points, but by virtue of more goals scored, Interlagos also on 6 points. It's looking like Ranchers Bees will go ahead of Doma United by virtue of their win earlier today. But it's been a wonderful game in this title decider. After 90 minutes of action, it is Interlagos who wins this one by 1-0. The scoreline says Inter, but the standings screams Sporting Lagos.
And also the fans, please get ready for some artist performance. But before then, we would have some award presentation. Sporting Lagos, Interlagos, players, please make your way off the pitch. And also, journalists, content creators, please ensure to make your way off the pitch.
Oh, beautiful views from the Remo Star Stadium. Sky high, wonderful playing surface, one of the very best in the country. What a game of football we've witnessed. What a Super 4 playoffs. But in case you missed the action, we've got the highlights for you. It was a game that didn't produce the goals, just one goal we saw. But these two sides came out gunning for war. It's a Lagos derby, and it is Inter Lagos, fresh from their win last time out against Rangers Bees, against Sporting Lagos, fresh from their demolition of Doma United. And these two sides go head to head in this derby to wrap things up in the NNL Super 4 playoffs. Sporting Lagos needing just a point to be crowned champions. Inter Lagos playing for pride to pick up maximum points, and they got the opener as early as the 6th minute of action. Bashiru Hassan with a beautiful goal, beautiful walk done on the right by Gafar Olanion. Great first touch to take it into his favorite right, and the strike with so much precision and power. And it beats Lawani Clinton at his near post. A deserved lead for Inter Lagos as early as the 6th minute of this tie. And Sporting Lagos had chances of their own, and this one in the 22nd minute from a free kick courtesy of Aliyu Baba, drawing a save from Atabi Samuel. Seems to have bounced back from his goalkeeping error against Doma United. Another chance for Inter Lagos in the 34th minute. Gafar Olanion's strike was blocked after a beautiful counter-attacking move from Inter Lagos. The strike with his right was heading on target, but the block from Hilary Zion just keeping that strike at bay, putting his body on the line. Hilary Zion to deny Inter Lagos from getting the second, and this deflected effort from Uloko Solomon scored a scorcher against Doma United, trying to replicate that here, but matched by the save from Samuel Atabi in the 39th minute. After 2 minutes of added time in the first 45, the scoreline remains a 0-0 heading into the break. Both teams came out of the tunnel for the second 45, hoping to set things right from that first half. Sporting Lagos with a lot to prove, but Alex Neme couldn't take his chance. 10 minutes into the second 45, well, his strike was scoffed and just nowhere near the target. Disappointing attempt from Alex Neme. And Sporting Lagos kept on asking the question, and in the 88 minutes, this strike for Victor Samuel was wayward. Victor Samuel, who's been crucial for Sporting Lagos in this game, weaving his magic down the middle. But after 5 minutes of added time, Sporting Lagos couldn't get the leveler. The scoreline stayed 1-0 in favor of Inter Lagos. They've won the day, they've won the derby, but Sporting Lagos will be crowned champions despite the defeat. What a night, what a day for Sporting Lagos. Historic moment. Inter Lagos will celebrate, but Sporting Lagos will celebrate more because they are champions. Full-time score, Inter Lagos 1, Sporting Lagos 0. Well, just to crown things for the noisy Lagosians, and they would be celebrated here. The confetti is waiting to be unleashed, but just before that, medal presentations. All dignitaries present here for the post-match formalities, handing out of medals.
The former national under-20 coach, Fanny Awood, is coming up for his own individual award.
Great names that have led the football in this country for years, also picking up their awards. Faniamon, one of the great names as far as coaching in Nigeria is concerned. One of the major trophy for the country, the under 17 days. I think the first one Nigeria ever won, Faniamon. Man, still standing strong after over 30 plus years of doing it for the country.
Also, male of Bet Power would receive an individual award for today. Well, the people right now is Chichi Uroko, the CEO of Sport.
Well, medal presentation, and I mean, this one is really deserved to the CEO of Team 33 Productions. It's Chichi Nwoko just getting medals. Much deserved, if you ask me. It's been a successful NNL season. Well, one of the headline sponsors, Bet Power, also well and truly represented here.
While we are done with the individual award, we are waiting SA Grassroots for his own individual award, SA Grassroots.
More medal presentations here. Just before the players, dignitaries just getting their medals.
For the referees. First, we'll take the referees for the game between Ranchers Bees and Doma United. Ranchers Bees and Doma United would be the officials to go first for their own individual award. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. We're still bringing you entertainment. Our guest artists who perform today will bring you big vibes, big energy at this grand finale of the 2025-2026 campaign of the Nigerian National League.
Well, our center referees not left out. They've really appreciated to their capacity so far in this Super 4 playoffs.
Good assignment for the referees who are also in charge of the Ranchers Bees Doma United game. Assistant referees also coming up to pick their medals. Appreciating everyone who has made this a success is really huge. You must give it to George Aluo, the chairman of the Nigerian National League.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we are done with the individual awards, we're going straight to the presentation of the NNL Super 4 Award. To go first as the best PF team of the Super 4, Ranchers Bees Football Club. Please can we have a representative of Ranchers Bees Football Club, and to present this award would be Godwin Enapina. Please can we have Godwin Enapina and also a representative from the Ranchers Bees team.
And also a representative of the Ranchers Bees team. Ranchers Bees are the best behaved team of the 2025-2026 NNL Super 4.
All information we can give you for free. Ranchers Bees being awarded for fair play, the best behaved team in this Super 4 playoffs.
All deserved. Also showed that same energy from the start to the end of this NNL Super 4. Even when they were down, they still kept their cool and showed some spirit of sportsmanship, even on their way losing games.
to present the award for the best behaved team of the NNL Super 4 is Godwin Enaginal 2, Ranchers Beast Football Club. Congratulations, Ranchers Beast. See you in the NPFL next season. Coming up next would be the best coach of the Super 4. And the coach is Jeffrey Potter of Sporting Lagos. Is the coach of the NNL Super 4. Presenting to you, Sporting Lagos fans, the coach of the NNL Super 4, Jeffrey Potter. To present this award would be Suleiman Omar, Doma's chairman. Suleiman Omar, Jeffrey Potter, coach of the Super 4. Next award would go to the best goalkeeper of the Super 4, Lawani Clinton of Sporting Lagos. Lawani Clinton of Sporting Lagos. To present the award would be Lanre Viago of Inter Lagos. The coach, the goalkeeper of the NNL Super 4, Clinton Lawani. Congratulations. Next on the award would be the best referee of the Super 4. Aminu Yakubu is our best referee of the Super 4 of Niger State. Next, best goal of the Super 4, Solomon Uloko, Sporting Lagos. To present the award for the goal of the Super 4 would be the chairman of the NNL. Goal of the season as scored by Solomon Oloko. A goal scored against Doma United, a pitch of a strike. Congratulations, Solomon Oloko. Next is the highest goal scorer of the Super 4. The highest goal scorer of the Super 4 will be going up next with the award for today. And our most valuable player of the Super 4 is Shehu Akonji of Sporting Lagos. Shehu Akonji is your MVP of the Super 4. Shehu Akonji of Sporting Lagos, jersey number 31. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving on to the NNL 2025-2026 Season Award. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving straight up to the NNL Season Award. For the Season Award, ladies and gentlemen, please note that the award for the Super 4 is different from the Season Award. So we're going straight to the NNL Season Award for the 2025-2026 campaign. For the highest goal scorer, 10 goals, Inter Lagos Adebayo Oyedele. To present this award would be Fanny Amun. Ladies and gentlemen, note that Adebayo Oyedele will be going home with 8 480,000 naira. Courtesy Bet Power. For the best BF team of the season, this award goes to Smart City Football Club. And Smart City would be going up with 400,000 naira. Do we have someone for Smart City, please? Someone from Smart City to please pick up the award for the best BF team. Smart City. Smart City, do we have a representative for the award of the best BF team? Smart City Football Club. To receive the award for Smart City would be the Lagos State FA Chairman, Lamid Ghaffar, representing Smart City Football Club. And they go home with 400,000 naira courtesy Bet Power. And for the team of the season, your team of the season, for obvious reasons, is the champion, Sporting Lagos, the team of the 2025-2026 NNL campaign. To receive this award for Sporting Lagos would be Godwin Enakina. And Sporting Lagos would go home with 2.5 million naira as the team of the season for the 2025-2026 campaign of the NNL. Coming up next on the awards, ladies and gentlemen, is the best coach of the NNL season. The best coach of the NNL season is Aqua United, Paul Offer. The coach of the season, he would be going home with 880,000 naira. Coach Paul Offer of Aqua United. Moving away from that award, ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight up to the best goalkeeper of the NNL season. And it's none other than Beyond Limit, Daniel Ayenuga. For the best goalkeeper of the NNL season, Daniel Ayenuga of Beyond Limit Football Academy. He goes home with 880,000 naira courtesy Bet Power. Moving on next, ladies and gentlemen, is your most valuable player of the season. Most valuable player of the season, Yaya Hussaini of Shogoto Football Club. Most valuable player of the season is Yaya Hussaini. He goes home with 880,000 naira courtesy Bet Power. For the next award, we're going straight to the goal of the season. Barnabas Imenga of Lobby Stars, 880,000 naira courtesy Bet Power. Your goal of the season for the 2025-2026 campaign of the NNL is with Lobby Stars, Barnabas Imenge. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, on the individual awards of the season. For the best supporters club of the 2025-2026 NNL campaign, your winners are Inter Lagos. confirming to you the best supporters club of the NNL season, Inter Lagos. They go home with 400,000 naira. And finally, on the individual award list, we've got the Best State Football Association. And the Best State Football Association goes to Anambra Football Association. They go home with 400,000 naira, courtesy Bet Power. Ladies and gentlemen, please, we urge the supporters to please calm down. For the best referee of the Super 4, coming all the way from Niger State, Aminu Yakubu is the best referee of the Super 4. And for the assistant referee 1, Akwawagene Abigiye from Delta State, assistant referee 1 is the best assistant referee 1 of the 2025-2026 Nigerian National League Super 4. For the best assistant referee 2 of the Super 4, we can confirm Jabril Muhammad Abdul Waib from Katsina State. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving on to the award presentation and medals presentation. Confirming first the second place team. The second place team, Inter Lagos. Inter Lagos are second place team for the NNL season for their medals. Inter Lagos, please, can we have you on a queue? Lagos would need you to please make way for the medal presentation. Quickly. Inter Lagos, please, the medal presentation would happen here. Can we have a queue here, please? Inter Lagos players, can we have a queue here? We will be having the medal presentation here. Please, Sporting Lagos fans and players, we need you off the pitch. Sporting Lagos fans and players, please, to the side pitch, please. Content creators and photographers, please do not go beyond the line. It is now time to award and present the trophy for the 2025 season. Picking up the award now. Picking up their medals are the second place team of the NNL.
Well, Inter Lagos have done the job here. They've picked up points. They've secured derby bragging rights on the day as they go on to collect their respective medals. Beautiful performance. They really did their job on this Sporting Lagos side.
A great job they did today. Started on a poor note, not being able to muster that attack in their first game. Second and third game they picked up 1-2-0 against Ranchers Bees, and today they would have done even more brilliantly if they had taken their chances. Great one for them, Sporting Inter Lagos. Good position they finished in. They arrived with that belief that he can disrupt the script. They did to a level. Like you mentioned, they won that pride, even though they are not winning the prize. It's a good job running off on second.
Oh, they will collect the runners-up medals. Inter Lagos will head back to Lagos with pride. Preparations for next season is underway for these two sides. Inter Lagos ready to mingle with the big boys come next season. Lagos will be blessed with 3 teams in the top flight next season. Ikorodu City already doing marvelous things, going for a place on the continent ahead of the final 2 match days of the NPFL season. And now Inter Lagos and Sporting Lagos will be in the mix come next season.
Sporting Lagos actually launched it, went back on relegation. Ikorodu City took over. Now it's all 3 of them in one season. Inter Lagos having their first taste of what it will to be like in the NPFL. They have been showing signs. Good management, I must tell you. They've pushed them all the way. Got the right management. And like I said, they are products of vision. And not just having vision, taking action to make sure that the vision came to pass. This is at least the first step. We're getting closer to having that season. We'll be having a Lagos team win the NPFL. Ikorodu City did as much as they could this season. Not completely out mathematically, but they are still just right there, looking to at least be in the continent. Good football they played all through. Sporting Lagos arrived here as pace setters of this competition. 2 matches, 2 victories, 6 points, and they actually held on to that with the amount of goals they scored that helps them win this title. Congratulations to the Tech boys, the noisy Lagosians, and deserving of what they have today.
Well, Inter Lagos have received their medals. We await the champions to follow suit. The 2025-2026 NNL season has been truly entertaining. Capped off by a beautiful Super 4 tournament right here in Ikene. Well, here comes the champions, Sporting Lagos. They lost the game today, but they won the war. 2 victories on match day 1 and 2 built them a fortress of points. A goal in their opening game and 4 in the penultimate fixture in this playoffs against Doma United. A game that built them a cushion, and tonight, even in defeat, that foundation holds strong. The scoreline says Inter, but the trophy screams Sporting. All smiles on the players. Idanko Abraham there with a sling on his right hand as a result of that injury he suffered in this fixture.
Twice he landed badly on that hand. The first time was a nudge from the back from Gafar. Second time happened again. All joy for him, whether he likes it or not. What a look you have from that man, Victor Samuel. And the tallest man in the team, Ebenezer Harcourt, will be happy to at least go home with a medal, even though he wants to be the starting goalkeeper for the side.
Well, the officials are not left out. The backroom staffs, the technical crew, the media department, the fitness department, the nutritionist. It's a whole job, not just the players on the pitch.
Will it be right to say that Jeffrey Butey is not happy winning this tournament as a loser on the third day, on the final day of the event. I'm saying this because he doesn't even have his medal on his neck, took it off and just held it in his hands like a loser.
What do you make of the fact that he was being named coach of the Super 4, but Paulo 4 was named coach of the entire season?
I was asking that question too. I would have expected the coach of the tournament,
of the season
rather, to be from the Super 4. It doesn't have to be Jeffrey Boutte. And he played against the same Paulo 4. So if you could do better than Paulo 4, there must have been something they put into calculation or consideration for the whole season. But they know best, actually. But I think Boutte has done a great job. Same as Coach Shakiru.
Terminal Naira Grand Prize for Sporting Lagos as winners of the 2025-2026 NNL season. Ready to lift the trophy aloft, above and in the skies in Remo land. Warri Wolves were champions of the NNL last season, and Sporting Lagos have dethroned a side from Delta State, who are currently fighting for safety in the NPFL. 12th on the log, ahead of the final 2 match day Warri Wolves. But we are not talking about Warri Wolves now. We are talking about the present champions, Sporting Lagos. All smiles, Zuloko Sullivan. The goal of the tournament, a cracker. A goal of the Super 4, rather. A cracker he scored here against Doma United. And your favorite line from that goal, what a way to say goodnight on the day.
What a night that was. We couldn't hold our emotions. Screamed all out like we've never seen something like that before. Overshadowed what you saw with Shion, the first goal he scored in the game to open the festival of goals. That's how brilliant this one was. Wonderful game from start to finish. Uloko Solomon, wonderful player. A right back, winning the top scorer in the Super 4. What an event.
As the medals are dropped and the cameras flash, there's only one team stepping onto that top podium. It is definitely going to be Sporting Lagos. What a way to see out the NNL season. A lot was said about the new formats, where the table toppers from each 4 conferences will go on to be promoted in the NPFL, and a Super 4 to determine the champion. But it has indeed been exciting and a thrilling end to the season. Sporting Lagos back in the top flight, not just back, but back as champions. Sporting Lagos ready to celebrate, ready to lift the trophy aloft. What a season for the Tech Boys, and what a way to wrap things up. Jeffrey Boutte ready to get in on the celebrations. All the players jumping at the bit to celebrate. The emotions rolling over. Each and every one of these players have really given their best. It's been a successful season on all shades. A historic season for Sporting Lagos. And they are ready to celebrate in the very end.
What a season they've had. Champions of this NNL Super 4. They've done it in style. They stand tall at the summit after a campaign full of confidence, quality and character shown all through the 5 days of this event. From the first whistle of this tournament to the final whistle of tonight, Sporting Lagos played like a team that believed these moments belong to them. Maybe same cannot be said on the third game, which is the one we saw today. But all in all, they've shown what they need to do to become champions, and that's why we'll have them right here on the championship banner today.
with 10 million euro cash prize via Top 10 Sports Management.
Ready for the moment. Here he comes. Uloko Solomon leading the charge. Sporting Lagos beaten today, but unbeaten when it mattered most. 6 points and in fire. 4 goals that change everything on match day 2. On the back of a historic season where they secure their highest home and away victories. And Sporting Lagos are your champions of the 2025-2026 NNL season. From the streets of Lagos to the summit of the NNL. This is their time, this is their glory. Congratulations to the Tech Boys. Welcome to the top flight.
From Lagos to Ikene, the message is clear. Sporting Lagos are not just building a football club. They are building a winning culture. We can't celebrate them for what they've done so far all season. From almost missing out of qualification to becoming champions of the Super 4. Congratulations to the Tech Boys.
Thank you. Please, we present to you the man of the match award between Sporting Lagos and Inter Lagos, Akipelu Gafar, jersey number 20 for Inter Lagos.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is the one you've been waiting for. I know you love the entertainment. So we are bringing you entertainment right about now.
Thank you very much for Doma United and Ranchers Beast. The man of the match award goes to Kabiru Salisu of Ranchers Beast. Kabiru Salisu of Ranchers Beast, man of the match award. The moment we are also waiting for is here. Please, I urge you all to vacate the pitch. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I urge you all to vacate the pitch. The moment we are all waiting for is here. Portable is about coming live on stage. Please, vacate the pitch. Please.
Some people want to be more Takashi than nigga.
Salisu Kabiru, where are you?
Mama Jacko
Ranchers Beast, jersey number 14. Salisu Kabiru, man of the match between Doma and Ranchers Beast. Please, we want to hear Salisu Kabiru. Thank you very much. DJ, thank you. DJ, thank you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to vacate the pitch. Please,
Ladies and gentlemen, please we urge you all to vacate the pitch. The moment we are both waiting for is here. Please, Inter Lagos, Sporting Lagos, content creators, please, we want you to vacate the pitch. We still have a few to do, please. I beg you, making a vacate the pitch. We still get plenty things to do, I beg. Gombe United, thank you very much. Muna Geshenku, Mutanemu Nege Kaduna, thank you very much. Mutanemu Nege Lagos, we appreciate you. The supporters club, we appreciate you. The stewards, we appreciate you. Security agencies here this evening, we appreciate you. Member of the Red Cross, we appreciate you. And to my very good friend, the media director, Remo Stars Football Club, Dimeji Oshode, thank you for hosting us. We appreciate you from match day 1, match day 2. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much.
Testing.
All right, DJ, enough of that. DJ, enough. All right, Sporting Lagos. It is time to exit the pitch. Sporting Lagos, it is time to exit the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sporting Lagos,
thank you.
We need to exit the pitch.
Thank you, Sporting Lagos. Thank you, Inter Lagos.
Sporting Lagos, that will be that. We need you to exit the pitch, please.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sporting Lagos.
Can we have them,
Lagos, it is now time to leave the pitch.
Can we have them?
We need you to leave the pitch, please.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sheu Pizza! And ladies and gentlemen, with him right here, we have here, ladies and gentlemen, with him, we have here Gidex! And also, Gidex Queen is also here with him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking of the person of Mama. Mama is here.
Simple like a BC. Short G, this your waistline. When they make me the waistline, I must shine. At the outside, baby girl, where you Uber.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sheu Pizza in the building. Let's go.
Next is me, I'm a G6 energy.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? It's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Whether they give in a real or fake, I bet just say back come. How you go send me money, then I spend the money, then you can't take back come. The younger, the rock, I bet not name my jam. Oh yeah. They do my things like a CG saga. What is the matter? I go prove to them, say somebody bad, somebody wicked. I go do my best to make all
ladies and gentlemen,
we
got G-Dex.
You want to get
G-Dex in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, we got G-Dex. Raising the flag. Come on, G-Dex. Give
them back to back. What's the medulla? Tell your favorite to ask them who's their daddy. H.I.M. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm that figure. Let's go. Make me happy now. Internet gas that thing when you talk, make you come from, make you for it. What is the matter? I go prove to them, say somebody bad. Somebody that say.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. Yeah! Let's go! A big shout out to NNL, Nigeria National League, and a big shout out to Honorable Kule Soname, owner of Remo Star. Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it. Come on. What you say? If you don't get fitness, don't come down. If you don't get fitness, don't run now. Let's go. Aha.
My people, for this life, after God, that is fear women. Every day of your life, use 18 hours to fear women. The many hours, use and fear who no fear women. Obìnrin, you go to trust woman. Let's go. Woman, come on. You never say anything.
Come on.
Oh love, also love. As you move, am I there? Oh love. What I call to love? It's gone. Change it.
Only just one. One on my wall. Only got one. Catch a good job. Banana.
Ladies and gentlemen, Butterboy in the building.
I'm a fair I don't want to go. But if I was party, but it's zero shot. What you want, I'm on two. When you call a mura, they give him touch your body, touch your body, Hollywood is down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mama in the building! Mama in the building!
Madam, you are hot, still feeling good, summer is hot. I know, Papa me fago, Papa me shayo, 247 Oh, baby, sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi, sọ̀rọ̀ pa. Yàrá ọ̀nà ẹ̀rọ fi ṣe fàájì o. Sáré máa ní wọ́n ní ọkọ̀ sí pàdé.
Open us! Alpha! Open! There's a mass switch here. Aha! Let's go.
When can we start to play? You go dance.
Remo! Remo!
Bauba, you go dance.
You can't know. Oh! Let's go! Oh! Remo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, while they are running around, can we start picking the rifle now? Let's pick it up. While they are running around. Oh! All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't be carried away because we still have a lot of cash prize. We still have a lot of cash prize and a lot of gifts to win. Once I pick your number, don't be carried away, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be carried away. If you hear your number, check your number.
AbedNaturMusic.com
2830. DJ, can you quickly bring it down?
DJ, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't be carried away. If you are enjoying this entertainment, let me hear you say yeah.
Space.
Let me hear you say yeah. If you hear your number, just rush outside. While they are entertaining you, listen to your number. We still have a lot of cash prize, a lot of generator. Are you ready? Oh, sorry. Your number is 2830. Cash prize 2830. Where is it? Cash. Okay, bag of prize. Let's go. You just won ourselves a bag of rice. All right. Next. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Hold on. Go.
DJ, bring it out. Hold on,
GDX.
If your number is 1564. 1564. Oh, yeah.
GDX.
1564. Ladies and gentlemen,
ready?
GDX
Are
is
you
about
ready?
to play.
Let's go. Let's go.
GDX is the mama, Joe.
Would you really make me strong? I'm proud of the man I've become. You can have what is my own. One day most savage.
DJ, hold on.
You know you look like
DJ, hold on. Ramo, pararara. Oriwamba, Ikane, pararara. Aha. Alpha. Where Pizu? GDX. Alpha, GDX. Go post. Pizu.
If you are the owner of this number.
Now your ass with it.
If you are the owner of this number.
Come. GDX. Lord GDX. Pizu. They come here. You, they go there. Rama Alpha, make everybody see. Split, everybody read.
Hello, Paparazzi, please stay behind. Stay, everybody.
Hey, hold on.
Hello, Paparazzi. Hello, Nico Maboy. Hello, say you want.
Oh yeah, everybody,
everybody go their back so that.
I
beg.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Remo, are you ready? If you are ready, pararara. Oh yeah, Pizu, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh yeah, sweet. One more, Pizu.
Bizu, one more. Bizu, one more. Where's that guy? Who get it? DJ, hold on. Show Bizu one more. All right. We are still on the raffle. And we still have a lot of cash prizes. We have a lot of gifts to give out. If your number is 1564, Maabonta, come outside now. 1564. After 1564, ladies and gentlemen, if your number is 2212, you have a gift here with us. If your number is 2001,
if you don't get money, hide your face.
2001.
Ọmọ ìyá tí ń jà, wọ́n ti gbá penalty lọ throwing.
Hold up. DJ, hold up. Let's go. GDX. 1-0. One more. Bizu Alpha. Fine boy. You can know how. I'm out. GDX, are you ready? Bizu, are you ready? Alpha, leave the road. Ball! Get! Alpha! Oh yeah! DJ! Oh yeah, let's go. 3, 5, 2, 2. 3, 5, 2, 2. 3, 5, 2, 2. Open it. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah now. One a day. Ladies and gentlemen, Matabu in the building. Oh yeah. Oh my.
ọmọ ẹ̀ka kò kéwà wà búgbà bàtàwò ṣẹ̀fí òkú fi sọ wà láwù kò tó gbọ́n fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá láwù. ẹ̀sọ̀ fún dúró dọ̀la àwọn bọ́lá ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ. wọ́n ní mo ṣògùn owó ló máa fi ń ṣèpèsè owó kò tó gbọ́n fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá láwù. wọ́n ní mo ṣògùn òkèké ẹ̀yin náà ẹ lọ ṣògùn òṣì ara ta máa rà lọ. ló jẹ́ kọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ wí. Gbà fún múrí ni gbà fún gbàdá ohun tí mo bá sọ ní káyé máa bà. Ìjọba lẹ̀ kórí adé ẹja ti rí polówó láyé mọ̀. Orí fọyín ẹ̀lò paracetamol ẹ̀dọ̀ ń ròyìn ẹ̀lò òògùn jẹ̀dí. Bó bá dé lọ́fẹ́ ń wá owó là ń wá ọmọ ẹ̀gbá kan kí gbàgbà gbúgbà. Àjẹ̀wò ṣẹ̀fí kò fi sanwó àlàwọ̀. Mo tó gbọ́n fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá láwọ̀. Billy Pawo, Ojilopo, nobody is clean, this thing is different. For every level, there is a different level.
Hold on. Everybody move you kan. Oh, go there. Àwọn lálọ́ bí. Bàbá Fìjà bí. Bàbá Tẹ́kù bí. Bàbá Fìjà bí. Ọlọ́sẹ̀. Alpha. Ta ló lè mú bọ̀ pọ́tébù báyìí? Ta ló fẹ́ gbé gẹ̀ẹ́sì? ẹ̀fọ̀nálẹ̀ forí adé. Ta ló lè gbé gẹ̀ẹ́sì? Jílẹ̀sì ló fẹ́ gbé gẹ̀ẹ́sì o. Bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Kò sí wèrè, Julius, ó máa ń lóyún tó bá gbé bò sí.
Julius, hey, leave the road, abeg. Everybody move back. Move back. Mother will put her here. Abba, move back. Mother move for this line. Everybody, I want to see. Mélòó ló fẹ́ fún. Mélòó
lè gé play.
Fún mẹ́ta yìí. Tó bá mẹ́yọ̀ kan. Julius.
Mélòó ló lè mú.
Ayé ẹ̀ tó. Hold on. Julius. Ọdún mélòó ló lè mú. Màá mú mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Alpha.
Oye, everybody,
hey, move back. Move. Wàhálà. Ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́nà. Come on road, abeg. Hey, come on road. Oya. Wàhálà. Let's go. Wàhálà.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Basuki, oh yeah, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Let's go.
I'm on a disco. Baba Fijabi. Oh no. Oh yeah, Gidex. Don't you see me? Gidex, I hate you, baby. Oh, don't you see me? Come here. Everybody, clear. Hey. I beg.
Bro,
I beg. Portable pop for food. Aye, Gidex, open my gun next one. Mo máa mú eléyìí. Bọ́ọ̀lù eléyìí. Mo máa mú. Let's go. Èló la fẹ́ gbé sí. Portable. Màá mú bọ́ọ̀lù eléyìí. Gbówó sí. Káì. Portable. Oya, ọ̀rọ̀ wo ló fẹ́ sọ fún? Ọ̀rọ̀ kan pẹ́rẹ́. Olúgbòhùn máa bá tiẹ̀ yẹ. Mo máa mú bọ́ọ̀lù yìí. Portable.
Tó bá gbóbò sí, ó máa lóyún.
Tí bá mú. Jíde ìsáyé ti bàjẹ́ bébì. Oya, ẹ̀kọ́ mi tó fẹ́ gbà sí náà.
Hello, excuse me. Excuse.
Hello, Baba Muna Komo.
Hey, excuse me. Hey. Oya. Wàhálà. Wait. Go. Go. Let's go.
Mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ni mo fẹ́ score. 2-0. You score 2, you lose 1. Èmi máa score mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Fijabi, let's go there. What?
Mo gbé winning lọ. Please, if you don't have tag.
Ojoro cancel, Ojoro. Hey! Ojoro cancel.
Hello, calm down. I'm not a keeper. I'm a player.
Am I a keeper?
I'm a winner. No, I'm here for performance. You call me say make I come play. Èmi máa ń tọ̀ ni. Tí àtọ̀ yín ó bá lè dánmọ́, ẹ wá yá mo lè ya yín lọ́tọ̀. Ó ti lọ.
DJ, let's go.
Bóyá ẹja ti rí polówó láyé mọ̀.
Bóyá bórí fọ yín ẹ ló.
Ẹ̀dọ́ ròyìn ẹ lo oògùn jẹ̀dí. Bàdé la fẹ́ ń wá, owó la ń wá. Ọmọ ẹ̀gbá kan fi ń wà gbogbo. Ìwò ṣẹ̀fí òkú fi sanwó wà láwù. Kò sóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá. Ẹ̀sọ́ kò dúró dọ̀la. Àwọn bọ́lá ti polówó lọ. Wọ́n ní mo ṣògùn owó lọ́ máa fi ń ṣèpèsè owó. Kò sóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ babaláwo. Wọ́n ní mo ṣògùn òkìkí, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ lọ ṣògùn òṣì alátàmárayọ̀ ló jẹ́ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ wí. Gbà fún múrí ni gbà fún gbàdá, ohun tí mo bá sọ ní káyé máa gbà.
Ìjọba lẹ̀ bórí ayé.
Ẹja ti rí polówó láyé mọ̀.
Bóyá bórí fọ yín ẹ ló fà sí dámọ̀.
Ẹ̀dọ́ ròyìn ẹ lo òògùn.
Security ló lábẹ́ wá.
Owó là ń wá, ọmọ ẹ̀ka kan fi wà gbogbo. Àjẹmọ́ ṣẹ̀fí òkú fi sanwó wà láwù. Nobody is clean, this thing is different. For every level, there's a different level. Stay prepared for a new level. With a different devil. Them not they celebrate the failure. I'm a winner, I'm not a failure. Them not they celebrate the failure. It's a bad for ya day. I shot to the polo. Only for you, yellow paracetamol. They don't roll yellow. Nobody la fẹ́ wá. Owó la ń wá. Ọmọ ẹ̀gbá kan fi wà wá gbúgbà. Àjẹmọ́ ṣẹ̀fí òkú fi sanwó wà láwù. Kò sóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá láwù. God bless you. Big smoke pẹ̀lú tobacco.
Oh yeah, okay,
Tony Montana. Waco, psycho. I want to explode. Fire out, change out.
Somebody for me,
I did on my own.
I remember Umbati, Ebbing Pami, breakfast, lunch, and dinner with drink Gary. Now they want to snap pictures, I live flashy. You gonna stop me, huh? It walk Belutani. Impossible, every day is a celebration. This one for all my people that couldn't make it. Spent nights on the blue mat in the station. I said no comment just to make a statement. How they hate me cause I'm winning. AP kicking, my rollie ain't ticking. One of 150, the whip that I'm whipping. Now they're wishing they could have catch a man slipping. S-H-O-K-O-L-O-K-O-B-A-N-G-O-S-H-A-Y Shokolobo Bango shit. Anywhere I go, you know the gang them degrees.
This book I look tobacco. Tony
Psycho. I want to explode.
Fire out, change out. Somebody come water.
I did on my own.
Zazu.
Ó pọ̀ létí, ó yẹ kẹ́ tí máa gbọ́. Pọ́tẹ́bù, Bàdó, gbẹ́mí tábàyè.
Badu snake, pepper snake, many with it one leg. Repete, Onuli, Badoli, B prime, Demi Dibet, Babeje, Azarailu hip hop, Mofos cannot keep up. Reach up going non stop. Zazu, She, Aka, Ika, Desojo, Desojo Bitalaga, Gaza, Ejaluju Bitabacha, Runjupa, Lejupa, Mareri, Kala, Daju, Uwaika,
Zazu, Kokotua, on my way to Ilu, I want to. Hey, the Matthew, O come up by the Kolu, you come up to you. Oh, Lama Penny Kolu, Zazu, Kokotua, I don't know, only Movega, Yahoo, no laptop, Kokotua, Umpolo, Zazu, Bida. Paka, Pokoli, Demi Trabai, Jacka Josel, Pokoli, or Badansao, Saka, what we will need you. Zazu, Pokotua, Shentimo is a gaddy, Agotimo is a gaddy, Zazu, OPM, Opapa, Oma, let's go, Bataya, Mosu, tó bá ṣe kọ̀kọ̀kọ̀ jẹ́ ká bá sọ̀rọ̀ bizabiza Zazu Pokotua mẹ́mẹ́mẹ́ o Zazu amọ̀rọ̀ mi tó bá ti ṣẹ̀ o má lọ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ṣẹ̀ o jẹ́ ká jọ ṣẹ̀ o ṣàwọlé tẹ̀mpo Pokotua ṣé máa ṣe bí ìṣòlèdú ṣe àwẹ̀ tó Black Amaru táìmù kọ́ mú ẹ̀mọ̀ yan ṣo máa gbọ́ kó gbàgídí international promoter Pokotua mẹ́mẹ́ ọ̀ṣẹ̀ orí mi yóò dàtọ́ lẹ́nu bí ti kà.
Ẹjẹ́ lọ sókè, ẹjẹ́ lọ sókè.
Mọ́tòbò!
Jacobo, come, Jacobi, come. Come, I want to hear. Oh, it's true.
This man no be ìdè wá ké lónìí múlẹ̀ ọmọ kí n fẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ tó bá ń ṣó owó lójó. Ògùn owó nílẹ̀ gbọ́sẹ̀ oṣù rẹ̀ olúwa mọ̀ ní ṣó jẹ́ kí mi náà máa ṣó. Àmọ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ó máa bò ó ń jó èmi nìkan ní Montana gbọ́dọ̀ kú wá gbà bọ́fà kí ni yàmà yàmà.
Well, since here at the Ramos Star Stadium, Portable currently enjoying the adulation of the crown here. But not new, always in the mix, Portable, such a fan favorite. Well, Azu, final words before we call it an evening here.
It's been a great event from start to finish, and like you expected, the man who lost the bout just a week ago still pulls the crowd. He has the support. Shout out to Mama Desi, shout out to Sean Pizu and the likes who have come to also cheer the fans. A great day, a great way to round off from the NNL Super 4. From me right here as Ibiki Onitsha, it is good night. And thank you all, Ikene.
Well, it's been a wonderful day, and Sporting Lagos are your champions of the 2025-2026 NNL season. What an evening, what a day. In case you missed the moments, this was where they were crowned champions. Sporting Lagos have dethroned the Warriors as the 2025-2026 NNL champions, and what a way to return to the top flight after 2 seasons away. Congratulations to the Noisy Lagosians, to the Tech Boys faithfuls. Beautiful scenes. It has been a wonderful time here at the Ramos Star Stadium. Thank you to Ikene, thank you to our organizers. Thank you to everyone who have stayed glued to this broadcast. It's been wonderful. It's our live coverage on TX3 Sports. My name is Emmanuel Sebastian. I've done this with Azubike Onitsha. We'll leave you with Portable as we wrap up this broadcast.
One day back, every other day. DJ OP does. God bless you. God bless you. I there with you. Tomorrow, my baby. God bless you.
Choca, le beat.
What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There's power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Go shot.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company. We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services